screen share.
Mhm.
That way you can see off my screen. Sound good?
Okay.
The Magnificent World of David the Gnome, where we left off.
I was like, "Are you actually gonna be streaming this then, or?"
Yes,
Okay.
I have. Currently, I'm just sending the alerts out.
Got you.
I'm very excited. Very deeply excited.
Yeah. Um, like, I'm just like, where did we even leave off? Like, I remember the magic knife.
I believe that is about where we left off. The magic knife.
Um,
I can double check. Okay,
I think
apparently,
we left off right at rabbits everywhere because I
yeah,
remember Ivan the Terrible.
yeah. So we got to be at rabbits, and we still
Yeah.
have HR Puff and stuff and Hip Hop
We have so
Hair.
many rabbit holes. So many.
We're gonna have so many. This is gonna be a. It feels like it's gonna be end up being a series eventually.
This is just gonna be what nonsense did we get into this time?
Absolutely, and I think that would be. It's a fine way to do things.
Yeah.
It's fun to hang out with
Speaking of
friends.
nonsense, so my headset cord has the cloth outer layer.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, so this thing is like old
Yes.
and it started to unravel in spots, so my cord was kinked in spots.
Oh,
And
keep the cord, eh?
wherever the fabric would come off of the cord, I was like, "Yep, I'm just gonna snip that." So like I have 4 or 5 different chunks of just fabric sitting on my cord now. But my cord is no longer kinked, so I get an extra like 6 inches of fucking cord.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah. I had to be very careful not to mistake the rubber for the fucking fabric, so that way I didn't cut my cord in half.
I'm gonna fix my cord. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was stressful. I was like, "Oh no. If I cut the wrong thing right now, I'm screwed."
You're defusing a bomb at that point.
Yeah.
Alright, I took it off the starting screen. We're now fully live
Mm,
and doing things.
love being live.
Yeah, we're live. You got. I have the. You can see the screen correct on both
Hold on, let
on
me
Discord and stuff.
well, as soon as I open it up and get it to mute the, tab, because I don't need to have my ads or anything going. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see perfectly fine. If you wanted to, you could stop streaming to Discord if that's taking up too much of your,
Nah,
um,
my
CPU or anything.
this PC has got decent power in it.
Gotcha. Mine would essentially be having a fucking conniption fit.
Oh yeah, my laptop that I used to work with when I streamed, uh, would never be able to do this.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm running on a Lenovo Legion 5, I think, from, like, 2019.
Computer or laptop, we're talking.
Laptop.
Oh yeah, mine. I
A
got
gaming laptop.
my laptop. I got it. It was like I think a year old when I got it. I got it from Costco, and I got it about 2019.
Nice.
So
I
yeah,
think
it's they don't even make the
I think
parts
we
for
had
it
this
anymore.
the same experience there, except that mine is from Walmart. So yeah, like $900 gaming laptop from Walmart the year after it came out.
I don't even have it wasn't even a gaming laptop. It's just a laptop that I got to for college.
Oh jeez. Just
It
streaming from a Chromebook.
Nah, I got better than a Chromebook.
I was just making a joke.
I just wanted to say I have standards. I'm not
So
kidding.
I don't know if you're like Walkie, but you're gonna love the number of points I have.
Yes.
690.
Ooh, that's a funny number right there. That's a real good
It's the
number.
best numbers.
It's a very funny number. By the way, what do you think about the redeems I have?
Honestly, I hadn't looked through them yet. I was just like, oh, I have points. Fuck. All right, I'm here.
Huh. I feel like I had more in here than it seems, but eh.
Hmm, that one's an interesting one. I enjoy the hydrate redeem being 100 points.
Oh yeah, there's two. So wet my whistle means I'll drink whatever, and then for me to have to drink water, it's 200
Yeah,
points.
yeah. Fuck that water.
Y'all gotta pay to make me drink water. Fuck it.
Yeah. What is Kamina mode?
Okay, let me quickly just turn on the actual lights in my room. I don't have the switch on me. Oh wait, I do. Okay, so
Oh, maybe I should have just read the thing.
yeah, I have descriptions of most of them.
You're so good at this. I am not.
Here, I'm gonna quickly pull up. Wait, no, fuck. Different tab. Going different tab where they can't see. Um,
Dun, 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 dun. No cursing is a good one. Sing mode is hilarious in my brain. Um,
I got these glasses. I just sent you a picture of that I grabbed online,
got you.
and I put those on. Tints my entire vision
1 minute
red.
of weighted shadow boxing sounds terrible.
Yes, it is for my arms. I have 10-pound
Oh,
weights.
nice.
I have 10-pound weights. I have to hold them in proper form shadow box.
Jesus.
I don't have face cams, so the only way you can hear is the fact that you'll hear the agony. My
You're too
cry.
heavy. My poor arms.
It's just cries of agonized pain.
So I saw the picture of the glasses and my brain immediately went to Johnny Bravo.
Okay, that's a good thought, but uh, this is more Kamina from Gurren Lagann.
I don't know what you just said. Like that sounded like gobbledygook to me.
How fucking dare you? It's peak anime is what it is.
Oh,
It's
okay.
peak
I'm
fiction.
sorry. I am not my husband. I have not watched 300 animes from start to
Well,
finish.
you're gonna have to watch the greatness that is Gurren Lagann. It's just mandatory now.
Gonna have to dive into that rabbit hole next.
No, you gotta go into that world blind. It's peak.
Okay,
It's also one of the most busted worlds of fiction ever.
gotcha. So we're on rabbits, rabbits everywhere.
Yeah,
Um,
we've already gone down a rabbit hole, and we just spent the first 10 minutes just not even getting down this rabbit hole. Great, it bodes well.
we were just floating. We're good. This is like Alice in Wonderland. We were just floating.
Oh, you know what? That's funny. Well, I know what's funny about that. The thing I've used for this is where we all be mad down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I saw that. That's great. Oh, jeez.
It's this. We are in. I understand that we're in Alice in Wonderland currently. We're in Wonderland now. Anyway, rabbits everywhere. David and Lisa journey through Holland to help some farmer gnomes. Raining heavily, there are dozens of rabbits trapped on a small island in the floodwater. Gnomes build a raft and help with the help of Swift. They save the rabbits from drowning. If memory serves, that's pretty tame compared
Yeah,
to
that is pretty tame compared to 90% of the other things.
yeah, like the fact that one of the first episodes, they straight up murder one of the trolls who just wanted to dance off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still not okay with that. Same with the magic gnome gold. You remember the magic gnome gold, right?
I think so. Yeah, yeah, they have the ability to shit gold, but then they wanted to fight for the gold that the king lost.
Yeah. The kingdom's gold is gone. What will he do? Why not have David just grant you a wish for gold?
Yeah, quite literally. Why not just
I mean, apparently you guys can make a magic gnome gold.
right?
So we're in episodes. We have yet to get the telecast and home media film, the sequels, and references. God, I hope references isn't just like references of like where they found this info, and it's also like 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 references to it in TV and stuff.
Right.
'Cause that would be
That would
amazing.
be pretty crap.
That would be wonderful. Okay, so
Uh, sorry, I'm slightly distracted.
well, Miss
I was
Smiley,
decorating
it's
my
the first
house.
one here. You're
I
decorating
was
your
literally adding
house.
I was literally adding flower pots to my graveyard keeper house.
So, what is it like being a graveyard keeper? By the way,
So you like anime, right?
yes.
So the very beginning of this game is that you've died and gone to another world.
Oh, isekai.
Yeah, it's very much an isekai. Um, so yeah, you get hit by you wake up in another realm and you have no idea who you are. Well, you know who you are and you are thinking that you're supposed to be headed back to the love of your life with groceries that you got middle of the night. But you're not in a modern world, you're in a
Fictional medieval world.
yeah. And at some point in this game, I have the ability to make zombie slaves, which sounds terrible, but really, I'm just taking the bodies that I would normally inter into the ground and,
You're
get
making
burial
jobs.
certificates. And I basically shove a false life into them and be like, hey, guy, why don't you go get me metals? Or why don't you go get me wood? Or, just stuff that I can use. So, yeah.
Ah, sounds about as coherent as any of these episodes so far.
Well, the whole plan, as far as the main story, is that you are going to do whatever you can to open the portal on Witch Hill to be able to go back home.
So if you overrun that world with zombies, that's just a
Oh, the
sacrifice of like
zombies aren't like normal zombies. Like, they don't eat brains or anything. They're just dead people that work for you for free.
I know what slave labor is. Don't worry. I understand what you're doing. I'm just saying that unless they disanimate the second you leave that world, you're gonna leave that world with like 500 zombies.
No, not 500, just like 10 or 20.
I feel like you're lowballing it, my friend.
Uh, nope, really not.
Doesn't sound very effective.
Well, you're a singular dude going out and mining and
Yeah, use your
digging and chopping
make
wood.
more and more and more
And
zombies.
and in all reality, you would need one zombie per job, and
But
then you would need like one zombie after that to do the hauling from each of those jobs. So,
yeah, but you could have more.
but why would I need more?
That way, when you leave that world, you overrun them with zombies.
Listen, I'm not being greedy. I'm not trying to overrun the world. I just want the basics.
Boo!
I am not the evil
Boo!
overlord you seek.
I'm going to try to corrupt you to be the evil overlord I seek.
Good luck with that.
Everyone out here trying to fix someone, I'm trying to make you worse.
I totally get that, and I appreciate your efforts.
Anyway, back to David the gnome. Any milk today? David remembers when needs to. This is that milk woman who has the gnomes do the job.
Right. I forgot we went through that.
Same that I until I read milk and I'm like, wait a second,
Hold up.
that sounds familiar. David and Lisa are summoned to the palace of King Conrad. The king lives behind a waterfall and has a jester named Tim. Why did that name sound? Why did it sound familiar?
Did we make it further than we thought we did?
No, I'm just thinking that jester motherfucker is gonna steal again.
Oh, yeah, that maybe.
Conrad tells the gnomes he wants them to go to the island of Mento and find valuable shadowless stone. The stone is a royal treasure and is stolen by the trolls. Lisa and David jump down a deep hole, then sail across the nearly Red Sea. They then part it with the power of Jesus. David and Lisa enter Mento.
And then part it with the power of Jesus.
Yes, that's what I said.
I'm sorry, my brain just caught up and went, wait, what? Did I really hear what I thought I heard?
Yep.
All
They
right, carry
parted the
on.
Red Sea.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Carry on.
David and Lisa enter Mentoa, the mountain with the 1,000 steps leading to the top. At the top of the stairs is a chamber holding the stone. Once he picks it up, the trolls materialize out of thin air and chase him and Lisa down the steps. But the trolls cannot exit the mountain because only a person with a kind heart can open the entrance.
Oh,
So now we've trapped trolls in their own hell.
perfect.
This is incredibly dark if we pause to think about it at all.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm realizing more and more that these old kids cartoons were really fucked up when you stop and think about it.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're watching it, I imagine that it's not as bad as it sounds.
I mean, surely not. Surely it's
Um,
fine if you're just a kid listening, you know?
huh.
So friends in trouble. David and Lisa learn that a hunter is in the forest trapping birds. The man even caught David's friend, the fay catcher, the fly catcher. I'm not sure how I misread that.
To be fair, I probably would have misread it.
We're in the same boat. great.
I mean, they're literally only like one letter off, depending on how you spell Faye.
Yeah, true. While Lisa tries to feed the flycatcher's family, David rides to the Raven City. So Raven City. There he finds a pet store where the hunter is selling wild birds. Sorry, I'm reading that a bit oddly because I'm just thinking on. Okay, he rides on a raven to the city. I thought he flew to a Raven City, a city of ravens, and that they had a pet store there, and that the hunter was selling wild birds to the pet store in the Raven City, and I was like, "What
Good
the
lord.
fuck?"
Not only is that an ethical dilemma, that is a weird situation that I probably would not want to be part of.
Yeah, okay. He flies on a raven to the city where he finds a pet store where the hunter's selling wild birds. David gets help from guinea pigs and unlocks all the cages. Then he uses the chair to break out the window, and just as the birds are flying out, the man comes back. The raven grabs David while the hunter fires a rifle at them. They outsmart the man, and David took care of the sick birds himself. What
Interesting.
do you mean sick birds? Where did that come in?
Yeah, where to maybe because the hunter is hunting and catching the birds and so they're sick and that's why he's able to catch them because he's a bad hunter?
I mean, maybe. I mean, he missed a close shot with a gun.
Yeah,
He must be a pretty
that was
bad
kind of my
hunter.
thought process. I was like, dude is missing shots.
Not just shots. Like if he just missed shots, that's one thing. But like, there's no
Like
way
close
David and the
range.
Raven are that far away. It's like if you're missing that and you're supposed to be a hunter. I mean, yeah. David meets up with his friend Cosmo, who says he is worried about the bats in the forest. Cosmo says the humans are poisoning the insects the bats eat, and many of them are starving. The bats are currently hibernating in trees, which are in danger of being cut down. David calls on all the gnomes in the forest to make baskets from bru- bulrushes, and then the bats are put into the baskets. A flock of geese transfer the bats to a gnome operated animal hospital where they can finish hibernating. So they're poisoned.
Okay.
D- What what do you mean humans are poisoning insects?
Um
I don't
I,
think humans do that last I checked.
I mean technically we do. It's called pesticides.
Okay, yeah, beyond that, I don't think humans are doing that last I checked.
Why you gotta fuck with their imaginary gnome world?
You know what? You're right. How dare I?
How dare you fuck with their weird imaginary gnome world where they kill troll babies?
Yeah, how dare I question that? I'm clearly the bad guy, and where they trap the trolls in a cave forever because they don't
Oh
have pure enough hearts.
yeah, right. Right.
This is the good guys, by the way. Ah, Koku is here. Or Kaku. How is the Koku?
Uh, no,
All
me
right.
just over here losing my freaking mind.
What? You think I was talking to you?
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
You're forgetting I'm streaming already.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
You're just like, oh fuck. I'm the ASMR cleaning music. Hooray! We're ASMR
Welcome
cleaning
to the
music.
Welcome to the descent into madness that has continued from the last time. Now that
Yeah.
we are all feeling better about ourselves and I'm forgetting that we're even streaming, you know, we're doing great.
Feeling better about ourselves, just not hallucinating, except apparently we still are. You know, I that actually reminds me. So I wake up from a fever dream, and for and I can't believe what it was. It was the fact that apparently, before I've even got married, I was having a fictional argument, like heated argument with my wife in a car, and I got out, slammed the door, and was yelling, and it's like I wake up and I'm like, I'm not even married. What the fuck? I'm not even in a relationship.
Are you okay, friend?
I don't know what to say. How okay I was with that dream. It was a dream that I had, and I woke up confused. God, I remember it still. Purely for the fact that it's like, I'm not married. Why the fuck was I in an argument with my wife? It was upsetting. Alrighty. Big Bad Tom. David and Lisa go to a birthday party in a windmill for David's nephew, Maximilian, where the two cure the farmer's twin brother, Paul's cold. The farm has three friendly cats, one big, mean black cat named Tom. During the party, a gnome girl named Tina goes outside and gets picked up by Tom. David and the other gnomes get help from the friendly cats who run after Tom. The cats beat him up and he lets Tina go.
Okay.
So he picked Tina up, carried her off,
Mhm.
and instead of, just scolding him like you do
Mhm.
and taking Tina out of his mouth or however he was carrying her, they jumped him.
Oh.
They didn't say they hit him, just a smack on the wrist. They said beat up.
Uh,
This
things took a turn.
Yeah, kangaroo adventure. Susan is staying with David and Lisa and finding a gnome X-ray in an old trunk. It's an X-ray of the Australian Prince Rex, who just happens to be coming to visit David that day. David tells Susan about how he and Lisa went to Australia a long time ago. Rex was just a boy then, but he was a lot shorter than his twin brother. David found out Rex was allergic to his boomerang in the original Spanish version, sick due to one of the larvae infesting the wood entering his insides. The uh uh that's something, all right.
I, I feel like shit is just going downhill no matter what we do here.
Yeah, apparently. You'd think you'd think that this would be normal, reasonable times, but no. Um, any thoughts or
No thoughts. Just so confused.
same? Uh, and told the prince to drink lots of fruit punch. He
Okay, so these were
apparently,
released in 1986, which means that whoever designed the freaking characters and did the layouts for this stuff was most likely on cocaine.
I mean, it got to be because the fact that apparently The reason
It's the
why
only logical reasoning I have now. Like,
Rex
I
Rex appear shows up at the end. He's taller than the average gnome, which you'd hope so, considering he's a kangaroo,
Mhm.
and kangaroos tend to be pretty big.
Right.
And David says it's because he kept drinking the fruit punch. I don't know about you, but I don't think fruit punch cures uh creature larva living inside you.
No.
I don't think that works. I'm no doctor, but I just don't think. In fact, let's check something. Does fruit punch cure larva living inside you? Emphatically, no, it does not.
Um, what? Why was this even a question? Like, I know that it's just fictional. I don't like, maybe that was the way that they were trying to get the kids to not drink so much soda. They were like, "Drink the fruit punch instead. It's good for you."
Yeah, but this is back when they did think that drinking fruit punch cured you of fruit bug larva, fruit fly larvae. I guess. They, the careless club. Let's keep going.
Yeah,
David and
let's
Lisa.
keep going down this rabbit hole that just seems to get darker and darker.
We're not even on the second one. We're still on the first.
Mm.
David goes to see his old. David and Lisa go for a walk in the forest and meet a wolf. The wolf tells David that his wife and one of his cubs ate meat that had been poisoned by a shepherd. The wife had died, but the cub was still holding on. David examines the wolf cub and determines that a certain plant can cure him. He and Lisa split up and go look for the medicine. Lisa is snatched by the trolls, but they let her go when she tells Howler that a wolf will die if she cannot get the medicine to it. The wolves are friends of the trolls. David and Lisa find enough of the plant to cure the wolf cub.
Interesting that the trolls and the wolves are friends.
I'm just gonna highlight that.
Yeah, yeah, straight up. Like she's just gone. Um, but notice that they let the baby survive because if they did that on television, it'd be nope, this is a bad show and we're not letting it go on again.
Well, I think that it was already getting too dark because we only have 2 episodes left.
Oh, yeah, but we haven't hit the telecast and home media or film sections
You know
along with
what?
the
You're right.
sequels.
You're so right. David goes to see an old friend of his, a human doctor named Walter. David wants to give Walter a pocket watch that has been in the gnome family for generations. Oh, good. It's the
Yes,
gnome
how
family
wonderful.
heirloom.
Yes.
Now, just a small reminder that gnomes live for about 300 years.
Um, well, David is 400 years old, so.
Oh, yeah, David, sorry, 400 years old. They live up to 400 years old or so. So, so, you know, if it's been in the family for generations, was this the first pocket watch?
In my mind, generations would mean that it's been there for centuries. Like, multiple centuries because there's no way that a generation being like 400 years old, like it would have to be at least 1,000 years old to be of any value.
So again, first pocket watch ever.
Yeah, probably.
David tells Walter a story about the time he let a human boy enter the world of the gnomes. The boy's name was Wimpy, and David used magic to shrink him and his dog down to gnome size. David took Wimpy around the forest and let him meet his fox friend, Nimble. Nimble and his wife just had cubs, and Wimpy named one cub Swift. Later, Wimpy went to David and Lisa's home for dinner. Boy was fascinated by the pocket watch. It is revealed that Wimpy grew up to be Walter. David's son Harold did not want the watch, but told David to give it to the best doctor he knew. Walter had always wanted the watch and thought it was a heartfelt gift.
That's sweet.
Now then, episode 26, The Mountains Beyond. David and his wife Lisa must go off into the mountains because their time on Earth is almost over. They know they will not live past the age of 400. David finishes writing his journal about the gnomes. He and Lisa are visited by an Arctic mouse who is carrying a message from their old friend Casper, who explains that he does not want to go alone. On the way, David and Lisa meet up with all the animals who have come to say goodbye. Then they travel to the Blue Mountains and have tea with Casper. Past the Blue Mountains is a beautiful valley of flowers. They tell Swift he cannot climb up the mountain with them. The gnomes ascend the mountain, say final goodbyes. As David and Lisa pass on, their bodies turn into intertwined apple trees. Casper passes moments later, after muttering to himself for a while, and turns into an oak tree. On the way back to the forest, Swift meets another gnome called Christopher, who rides a female fox named Agnes. Swift and Agnes appear to be romantically interested in each other. Christopher and the spirits of the dead gnomes wave goodbye. Huh. Aired on Nickelodeon's Nick Jr. for 7 years. Starting aired at TLC, part of the channel's Ready Set Learn block. Series aired Family Channel in Canada. Later aired on British Columbia's statewide knowledge network. Maybe a rabbit hole to look down. The show was first picked up on ABC. Later aired on Nickelodeon in Ireland. The show was picked up on RTE. The Dens block. Um, First DVD, VHS release tapes, each containing 2 episodes in the United Kingdom's Video Collection International released one VHS tape, The World of David the Gnome, what with the first 2 episodes, Good Medicine and Which Way Out. Complete series DVD was released in 2006.
In the UK.
Yeah, and 2011
It
in
was also
Spain and Italy.
released on DVD in 2011 in Spain and Italy. Most episodes are available on DVD in Germany and the Netherlands. The complete series was released on DVD in the US in 2012 by Oasis DVDs.
Damn. Apparently, there's the Gnome's Great Adventure. So let's read that. What's that about? Um, the film follows the life and adventures of the gnomes. They struggle to outwit enemy trolls. The English language does exist. Blah. Ah, it doesn't give us a synopsis. Boo.
If you go back, I think it was just saying that it was like 4 episodes mashed together into one big film.
Ah, that would explain it. Yep, that's what it
Yeah,
says.
by re-editing together 4 episodes of The World of David the Gnome. Um,
Fucking boo. The wisdom of the
Wisdom of
gnome.
the Gnomes was the first spin-off.
The World of David the Gnome was produced by BRB International and Television Española. It follows Klaus, a judge who travels with his assistant Danny on Henry the Swan and aims to solve disputes and lawsuits between animals peacefully and wisely. Okay, I'm mad that I don't get to know the synopsis of these
Like in The World of David the Gnome, trolls also appear.
appear. David and Lisa also appear in the final episode, though in the English dub, Tom Bosley and Jane Wood do not reprise their roles. The penultimate episode features Will Hughes and his wife, the only pair of humans in direct communication with the gnomes. Klaus and Danny complain to of inaccuracies in his book, though
What
what
these errors
are
are
not
is
made.
not made specific.
Yeah.
US airings of this installment began on the 5th of November of 1996.
On Ready Set Learn, Klaus, voiced by Felix Assos
Acaso.
Acaso, and Matthew Stone. Danny, voiced by Manuel
Pedro.
Peiro, and R. Dwight. Bruna,
Bruna.
you can read this.
Christina Victoria. And Wendy Swan. Holler, Paco Hernandez, and Drew Thomas. Pitt was Jose Moratalia and Colin Phillips. Pat was Manuel Peiro again. I was like, why does this name look familiar? But apparently he voiced 2 people.
Yeah, good for
And
Manuel
Mickey
Piero.
Godzilla.
God
I'm
damn,
sorry,
that's a good name.
it
Mickey
caught me off guard.
Godzilla.
I was like, this is not something that
Yo,
I needed in my brain.
Mickey Godzilla. We got a one moment. We gotta know about Mickey Godzilla. Well, who the fuck is this? Michael Skorich?
Yeah. Oh.
Skorich. Oh, boo. He's not
I'm
known
gonna
as.
guess that Mickey Godzilla was his stage name.
So it's the best name ever. Ah, he was in
Jesus Christ.
Bobobo. He was a part of Bobobo, Bobobo. You have no idea what that is.
I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck we're getting excited about. I'm here.
You're here for it.
Pot was Angel Aikido.
And Ryan O'Flanagan. And then there was other people. I'm
The narrator was
upset.
Teofilo Martinez and Jeffrey Pratt.
I'm
One of the 2.
upset I don't get to know the plot synopsis of these episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. The New World of the Gnomes.
I'm so mad.
Oh geez. 1997, they started retelling the freaking series.
Oh god. The world to save animals. Nature it's endangered by problems of modern day pollution and environment. Boo.
Lisa, David's wife from the original series, also appears in the show. Other than the humans who cause either unintentional or intentional destruction to nature and harm to animals, the show's other antagonists are 3 trolls who run into David and the gnomes now and then. Their names are Stinky, Brute, and Drool. It was produced by BRB International, Antenna 3 TV, CLT, UFA, and Panini in collaboration with the World Wildlife Foundation.
Panini.
This series spawned 2 films, The Gnomes in the Snow in 1999 and The Fantastic Adventures of the Gnomes in 2000.
You got a good reading voice.
Thanks.
I'm very angry.
Oh. I like how you're angry about that. You're like, her voice is too good.
I'm more angry about the. I'm still mad about this. That I
Oh,
can't.
the
I don't
synopsis.
get. I want to know what happened to Klaus. I want to know
I
what
think
happened in these adventures.
so. I just stood here, like I'm standing in my church because I am still playing Graveyard Keeper. I stood in my church for a full day and a half without pausing. And now I'm like, oh shit, I didn't pause.
You're just realizing that, and you're like, "Oh no, what have I missed?"
It was literally just a, oh, well, I can't do my prayer now because it's not the day for prayer. I cannot get my faith or anything now. I don't get paid for doing a sermon. Damn. However, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get myself like a couple of cheese sticks because I am hungry for some reason.
That sounds good. Ba- da- 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 ba. Ba- bow, ba- ba- da- da- ba- dow. Ba- 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 da- 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 da. Da- 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 da. I said the heart would pass with time, but now it was a pod. You made another start. I wish that I could change, but I'm held back by your heart till we meet again.
I'm back. What I miss?
Yay! I was singing.
Oh,
Do we want to look into the den and grab one of their show? What the fuck?
I'm gonna say probably not, but also
I
weird.
just need to. I'm just staring at this now.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's captured my soul. Like,
Fair.
we weren't meant to find this again. This is an ancient piece of media. This is an ancient image, long since banished from this world, but also looks like it was part of an absolutely fire kids programming.
Oh yeah, for sure. Um, it's like the comfy couch or some shit like that.
Oh, absolutely.
No, I've only ever seen the cover art for that, so I don't actually know what the show was like, but that's what it's giving.
You talking about that thing with the clown girl and the big comfy couch?
Maybe. I know it was literally called the Big Comfy Couch, so
Hmm. Well, we have the pathway to find out. The big comfy comfy couch. Yes, it is.
didn't realize it was a Canadian kids show.
I hear it was very good. So the question: we have HR Puffin stuff. We could look at the big comfy couch, and we have Hip Hop Harry. Which one?
Ooh, let's do HR Puff and stuff. We'll go way back.
Alrighty, HR Puffin stuff rabbit hole. HR Puffin stuff is an American children's TV television series created by and Marty with two F's and a T, so it looks like three F's. It was the first independent. It was the first independent live action, life size puppet program following on their work was Hanna-Barbera's program, The Banana Split Adventure Hour.
Banana Splits Adventure Hour.
Shall it be another rabbit hole that we go down?
Sure.
Okay. The 17 episodes were originally broadcast Saturday from September 6th, 1969. Nice. To December 27th, 1969. Nice again. The broadcast was successful enough that NBC kept it on the schedule as reruns until September 4th, 1971. The show was shot at Paramount Studios, and its opening shot was at Big Bear Lake, California.
Now, hold on a second. This show, even though it was 17 episodes long, had reruns for 2 whole years. Think about that.
It was good programming.
Mm.
And that's some pretty impressive stuff right there.
Not only that, Hanna-Barbera was real good.
This wasn't them working with Hanna-Barbera. This was them solo act. Production company was them. So, not just Hanna-Barbera was good. These guys were apparently fucking amazing.
Oh, this is following on from their work with Hanna-Barbera. So I bet they got inspiration from working with them.
Oh, probably.
But Hanna-Barbera is so fucking good.
Oh, I'm not about to deny that ever.
Like any one of their cartoons, so fucking good.
Oh yes, absolutely, 1,000,000,000%. So, by the way, on topic of banana splits earlier, did you know that there's a slasher movie of the banana splits, but it's not a schlock thing? It was because the Hanna-Barbera people were one of the people that Scott Cawthon went through when he was like going through studios trying to figure out which one he was gonna work with to fully make the FNAF movie, and so they had a script set up and everything, but before Scott bailed, from what I understand, and so they just were like, "Fuck it, what do we got?" And it's like, "We got the banana splits, sir. We're making it about them."
This sounds like a Spaceballs like plot twist. That's what this sounds like.
Yeah.
They've gone plaid.
They've gone bananas.
Anyway, carry on.
The 17 episodes broadcasted. Show was shot at Paramount Studios. Reruns of the show returned on ABC Saturday morning from September 2nd, 1972 to September 8th, 1973. It had another go at it.
And on Sunday mornings in some markets from September 16th, 1973 to September 8th, 1974.
It was syndicated by itself from September 1974 to June 1978. And in a
4 more years. God.
with other Croft series under the banner Croft Superstars from 1978 to 1985. Reruns of the show were featured on TV Land in 1999.
Hold on. So now we've gone with 17 episodes for 2 years. To 17 episodes from 69 to 85. What is that? Fucking 17?
Oh, we're 16? Not done. We're not done yet.
16 fucking years so far?
Yeah, and then...
Oh, sorry, we made it all the way to 1999, which means that it's been 30 fucking years of reruns of this show.
Yeah, are you ready for more?
2004.
Super Retrovision Saturday morning-related overnight prime programming block in the summer of 2004 as part of its TV Land and
Kitchen Weekend
and
late
late
night
night
prime
prime
programming
programming block.
block, and it
It
was
was
later
later
shown
shown
on
on
MTV from 2014 to 2016. Good fucking God.
It would not
It's
die.
a show that won't die.
I'm scared. Fear HR puppet stuff, or it will not fucking die.
Oh, hey, you should probably block that or ban it or whatever you're gonna do with that.
Oh, thanks for the catch. I ban every single one of those motherfuckers.
Me too.
I do not give a single fuck. What if you're just advertising it because you were hired to, or what? You're banned. Because I have standards. I may have almost zero viewers usually, but I at least have my pride.
I shall not lose my pride.
I may be my dignity may be for sale, and as well as my pride. However, my
Oh
standards
my.
that are very sellable have at least some parts that can't be sold.
Okay, in 2004 and 2007, HR Puffin Stuff was ranked number 22 and number 27 respectively on TV Guide's top cult shows ever.
Yeah, and then fast food chain McDonald's later emulated
Oh,
aspects
McDonald
of
Land.
of the series with long-running advertisement campaign. McDonaldland and company was successfully sued by the Koch brothers for copyright infringement.
I love that for them.
Yes, I do too.
The Crofts created the HR Puffin Stuff character for the Hemisphere 68 World's Fair, where they produced a show called Kaleidoscope for the Coca-Cola Pavilion. The kid's name was Luther, and he became a mascot for the fair.
Ah, good for him.
Yeah. HR Puffin Stuff introduced the Crofts' most used plot scenario of a fairy tale of good versus evil, as well as their second plot scenario of the stranger in a strange land. The show centered on a shipwrecked boy named Jimmy, portrayed by teenage actor Jack Wilde. He is 11 years old when he arrives to the island and turns 12
This
in
is
the
Jack Wild,
episode
by the
called
way.
The Birthday Party. Hmm?
Look at this. Look, this is Jack Wild.
Okay, he's cute as fuck.
Yes, he is. I thought you might want to see Jack Wild.
That is amazing. He's cute as fuck.
He
Jimmy and a
was born
talking
for that
flute
show.
named Betty take a ride on a mysterious boat, but the boat is actually owned by a wicked witch named Wilhelmina W. Witchy Poo, portrayed by
Just
Billy Hayes.
that's Wilhelmina, I think, but
I
yeah,
just pronounced all of it. Yeah.
she was just called Witchy Poo usually.
Yeah, I was like, that's a fucking mouthful for a name.
It's WWW.
Yeah.
You do
Who
understand?
rides on a broomstick vehicle called the Vroom Broom.
Also,
She uses the boat to lure
this is
Jimmy
Billy
and
Hayes.
Freddie to her castle on Living Island.
She looks like a
Oh,
nice old.
that's not a creepy stare at all.
Yeah, but she does have that like kindly meaning old lady, you know.
Yeah.
Like she looks terrifying, but she looks like she means well.
But anyway, she uses the boat to lure Jimmy and Freddie to her castle on Living Island, where she intends to take Jimmy prisoner and Freddie for her own purposes.
The mayor of Living Island is a friendly, helpful, anthropomorphic dragon named HR Puffinstuff, performed by Robert Gavanto. Roberto.
Roberto Gamonet.
I
And voiced by the show's writer, Lenny Weinrib, who also voiced many of the other characters.
So we have pictures of HR Puffinstuff. Does the man not have any photos himself? Did he have no
Correct,
headshots?
because he was literally just the dude in the costume. He wasn't doing voices. He was just running the suit.
Wait. This might be the guy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He did have a face.
He did have a face, but it was that we just don't see it.
Wait, I saw him a thing of him standing next uh to this thing. What the fuck? That's terrifying.
Also, I would like to ask the question of, is HR Puff and stuff a play on Puff the Magic Dragon?
Also, here's the magic flute.
Okay, the magic flute is very creepy looking from here.
Yeah, and here's Witchy Poo.
Yeah, I've seen coloring books of this particular show, and I'm just like, what in the fuck were these people on?
I've watched all 17 episodes. Pretty good.
The answer is cocaine. They were on cocaine.
Nah, genuinely, the stuff the entirety of HR Puffin stuff, I've watched it. It's pretty good.
Well, I mean, logistically, it was the 60s, so Coke probably still had Coke in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
probably in
know
that
what they were
regard.
doing.
But I think we should bring it back that way. If I can't have
I don't
sugar
know.
in my cola, I want the good stuff.
Yeah, I do like Coca-Cola that was made in Mexico because it usually has cane sugar, which is so fucking good.
I have a rule that's usually like if I'm gonna get something like Coca-Cola or Sprite or something, then it's got to be the stuff in the glass bottles. Because if I'm gonna get those calories, it better be the good stuff.
Yeah.
Only other way I do it is if I like to occasionally go like when I'm at a place like Cane's, take my
Hmm.
soda cup and I'll fill it with every flavor in the soda machine.
Nice.
And it will be like, I wonder what madness I'll taste today.
Yeah, growing up, my dad called those kamikazes.
Oh yeah, they're either kamikazes or I can't say that word, sewer slides.
Yes, sewer slides. Love those. Um, anyway, the dragon rescues Jimmy and protects him from Witchy Poo, as his cave is the only place where her magic has no effect.
Oh, that's good for him. All the
All of the
characters.
characters on Living Island were realized by large, cumbersome costumes or puppetry of anthropomorphic animals and
And objects,
objects.
everything was alive on the island, including houses, boats, cloaks, candles, and so forth.
I like
Virtually,
how you said cloaks, but that's clocks. It's clocks.
fuck you.
Virtually any part of the Living Island sets could become a character, usually voiced in a parody of a famous film star such as Mae West, Edward G. Robinson, or John Wayne.
John Wayne.
I was like, if you don't know who John Wayne is, you've been living under a rock for a long time.
A Western Idaho accent.
Western Ohio accent.
Ohio accent. Sorry, I don't recognize Ohio as a place. So my brain defaulted to the next closest thing because Ohio isn't real.
Um, um, gonna dox myself a bit. If Ohio is not real, where am I right now?
Oh, wait. Are you in PP, Ohio?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Next to PP Creek in the
Uh,
town in PP Township?
I don't know where that is.
That's a real place in Ohio.
The answer is I don't know where that is.
It's where you are.
Um, but no, Western Ohio. Uh, I can only imagine that it sounds like me.
Oh, you voiced HR Puffin stuff?
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yo, the
I
lore.
transcend time and space.
Fuck yeah, we all do that occasionally.
Oh, Jesus.
Freddy the Flute was voiced by this person.
Joan Gerber.
The challenging role, well, challenging voice role was all the children in a Japanese train wreck for
For a
Godzilla.
Godzilla episode.
Uh, she voiced Freddy the Flute and other characters, Rachel Puff and stuff. Identified Freddy as a favorite role.
She also voiced Ozma, the Queen of Oz, in the TV special Thanksgiving in the Land of Oz. She was described as talented and possessing a golden throat and a splendid singing voice. She also voiced a syndicated series of roughly 1 minute radio spots, The Story Lady, that parodied children's programming.
She was in a lot of stuff. Yo, she was in Scooby Doo.
Bro, where?
The
Like
Scooby Doo.
specifically which one? Oh, the Scooby-Doo Dynamite Hour?
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna guess she did not voice any of the characters in Scooby-Doo. I bet it was that she did Dynamite. Because the next one down is Dynamite Dog Wonder.
Yeah. Still, that's pretty
Um,
cool.
yeah.
She was in the Fantastic Four.
Ooh.
The Nutcracker, Scooby Doo, and Scrappy Doo.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. She did what now?
She was in Scooby Doo and Scrappy Doo, the TV
Who the
series.
hell did she voice in that?
Lefty Callahan, Vampire Lady of the Bay, Miss Cornell.
No fucking way. I remember that episode. First off, I would like to point out that Lefty Callahan, the Vampire Lady of the Bay, those two are the same person. It's just that Lefty Callahan is a criminal, and Vampire Lady of the Bay was the and a quote ghost that they had to catch.
And who was Miss Cornell?
I don't remember who Mrs. Cornell was.
Okay, and then she was in Scooby Doo Goes to Hollywood.
Oh, she was Levon. Okay, that makes sense. I loved that movie, by the way.
Richie Rich and Scooby Doo Hour with
Jesus Christ, she was in all the Scooby Doo
Miss
stuff.
Regina Rich. Let's see.
Regina Rich,
Yeah, Regina Rich. She was in
which is
Strawberry
probably
Soak
Richie
Cake.
Rich's mom.
Yeah, she was in the
She plays Apricot.
Blueberry Muffin and Apple Dumpling.
Oh, dang.
I did occasionally dabble in some Strawberry Shortcake when I was growing up. It was good.
I'm gonna be honest, I never watched Strawberry Shortcake.
Yeah, I only watched the movies.
The Smurfs.
Yeah, she was in the Smurfs and Quick
Dang.
Koala Show. Strawberry Shortcake Pete's on Parade.
Bro, have you watched the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo?
No.
It's literally 12 episodes.
That's funny.
So it's the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, and the entire premise is that Shaggy and Scooby are on an adventure with Daphne, and I think it was their plane ran out of gas in the first episode. So they met a kid named Flim Flam, and basically he's the dude that's trying to, like, he's a snake oil salesman, right? But he's a kid. So Scrappy, at least I think Scrappy's in it. But it's Shaggy, Scooby, Flim Flam, and Daphne, and they're all trying to get out of this town. Like, they've crashed into Tibet. And these ghosts get Shaggy and Scooby to open up the chest of demons. Only mortals can open the chest of demons. And it releases the 13 ghosts that are locked inside. And they're supposed to be the worst of the worst.
And so it's the rest of the episodes of them getting them back in.
Yeah. Every single episode is them getting them back in. And then there's like way later, people were so mad that, the series ended without finishing the whole thing. So they actually made a movie called The 13th Ghost of Scooby-Doo. But I don't remember when that was made. It was relatively recently, like 2019 or
Yeah, I was
something like
gonna
that.
say, like, I'd be annoyed as well. It's like they did not leave one ghost out and about. What the fuck what was that ghost?
So yeah, yeah, great watch, especially if you have the time.
I'd love to watch
Just
it with
be
you one
aware that
day.
it's 12 episodes.
If you want, I would be happy to watch it with you one day.
um, totally cool. I'm not even sure where we'd watch it though.
Uh Yar har fiddly, I have a pathway, if you please.
Love that. Oh
I
shit.
came up with that just now.
Nice.
I'm
I
proud of my improv.
I do know where we can actually legally watch the movie. So
Hooray! I like legally doing things, but illegally doing things sometimes is the best. Sometimes you just can't beat crime.
DuckTales. Woo!
Woohoo!
Sorry.
Where they
Brain.
no, no, no. Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Woo!
She was Mrs. Beakley.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah.
And oh yeah, Miss Beakley again, and uh, Glittering Goldie.
Oh dang.
She was Shrika in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Gradonia, Woman at the Store, and Scooby Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf, which is also a decent movie. I am a Scooby Doo freak, sorry.
I don't know. I enjoy me some Scooby Doo. You know,
Super DuckTales, also Mrs. Beakley.
I I want to quickly pause and say I love the live action Scooby Doo movies. All of them are
100%
fantastic.
absolutely.
All of
Like,
them are great.
they legitimately just
Apparently, the original cast, most of them, like Freddie Prinze Jr., nowadays disown them and say like it's their biggest regret. But the guy who played Shaggy is the opposite. And due to how well he
Matthew
played,
Lillard as Shaggy was like you pulled the person out of the cartoon. Like he was so fucking good.
he was perfect. He was
Oh my god.
Shaggy, and so
Like
he like came around to it because like that basically assured his success in acting because people were like, "Fuck yeah, it's Shaggy."
well, he was in some stuff before that, like in the 90s.
Yeah,
But
but
the
dude,
older he was getting, the less stuff he was in.
yeah, and then gets that role, and people love him so much that due to how well he did it, he is now the voice of Shaggy.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Meanwhile, Freddie Prinze Jr. and the others disown this thing, and it's like, "Oh, it's my big
Yeah,
regret."
they're trying to distance themselves from it, and I'm like, "Why?
You fucking
You
cowards.
literally made people's childhoods."
You made an amazing pair of films that were perfect. Fucking Spooky Island was magnificent.
Even though it was mostly CGI, it was so fucking good.
It was good CGI.
Yeah. Like, the plane ride was CGI.
Oh, obviously.
And as a kid, I never would have fucking known that.
Yeah, neither would I have, but nowadays you see it and you're like, yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But it's still great. I love it so much. It's such a good thing. Thank you for diving down that rabbit hole, that quick tangent about how great those things were.
Scooby Doo, tangent, done.
The Goof Troop.
The
Uh,
Goof Troop. Okay,
time,
first off, I Yabba Dabba Doo as a TV Flintstones special was good.
and she was apparently in it as additional voices.
Yeah. The Bugs and Daffy show?
Yeah, she was in it as various characters.
Hmm.
And then
Duck
Duck
Dodgers
Dodgers.
as Plunkin Woman.
Hey, that's a good thing to go out on.
Fucking Duck Dodgers was so funny.
Alrighty.
Really stupid, but funny.
Oh yeah, you gotta love that stuff though.
Back to where we were originally.
Yeah.
HR Puff and stuff.
Let's see. We're an hour and 15 minutes in,
Oh my god.
and we only are in the first part of HR Puff and stuff. We haven't even gotten to the episodes where we get to go through it.
That's true.
However, this is a series now of Joyous Wonder.
Absolutely. We're gonna have to set up an actual day that we do this.
Absolutely. That'll be a discussion, and we welcome people to join us.
Yeah.
It's like, do you want to be a part of us losing our minds as we go down Wikipedia rabbit
Oh,
holes?
do you like rabbit holes? I like rabbit holes. Do you want to do things like this? Let us know. We'll let you join.
There's no the only rules are make it stream appropriate, and that's it.
And sometimes even that rule goes out the window.
Yeah, but we try to stay within bounds. Just
I
don't
mean,
always
hell, David
succeed.
David the gnome kind of threw us for a loop.
David the Gnome, what an adventure! I can't wait to see if I'm gonna start looking at HR Puff and stuff in a different way. Wait, I need to check something with Hip Hop Harry. Oh, fuck yeah! All the episodes have descriptions.
Heck yeah. We're going to be doing great things.
Wait, there were tours? There were tours of HR Puff and stuff?
No fucking way.
Look!
Okay, let's get through the characters and then we'll get through the episodes and then we'll get to tour. Because
Yeah,
there's also the film section, but the film section looks like it might be small. So
I imagine so. So, Cling and Clang, performed by Joe Campbell and Angelo.
Joy Campbell and Angelo Rosito.
He does look like a Rosito.
Oh no.
He's such a serious little guy.
He had dwarfism and was 2 feet 11 inches tall.
He did his best. He was often billed as Little Angie.
Or Mo. Angelo first appeared in silent films opposite Lon Chaney and John Barrymore. On screen, he portrayed everything from, and it cuts off.
He portrayed everything from dwarves, midgets, gnomes, pygmies, as well as monsters, villains, and aliens, with appearances in more than 70 films.
You know what? He was given lemons and made lemonade.
I mean, let's see. Uh, the Viking as a Viking dwarf. Hooray. That looked like it was actually a good drama. Like, this looked like it was entertaining.
It definitely looks entertaining, but that's a lot of colors. But yeah,
That,
like
that's bullshit that he
70,
was uncredited.
70, 70. Think about
Yeah,
that. 70 films or
and
more.
and TV shows.
And most of them look like they're uncredited.
He
Like,
did
I'm
his.
so glad that he was getting roles, but at the same time, uncredited sucks.
Yeah, but he did. But with how many people are pointing him out, he was recognizable that he didn't even need to be credited. Apparently,
The Wizard of Oz as Villager, uncredited.
Munchkin Villager. Wow, that's fucked up.
So weird thing that I vaguely remember from hearing just random shit. The Wizard of Oz, the Munchkins,
Yeah,
so they were all played by actual like people with dwarfism.
yeah.
And they would put these guys in a hotel room. Like they would shuttle them to and from the
Shoot,
like set in order to get them where they needed to be. But apparently those guys were rowdy and got drunk and trashed the hotel room.
Good for them.
I mean, if I was that short, I'd be pissed off and drunk too. So, like, as a 5 foot and some change person, like, being 2 feet tall would piss me off.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I mean, I from what I understand, it's like most people with dwarfism tend to have a great sense of humor.
Yeah,
'Cause it's like you gotta be able to laugh at yourself with your situation.
for sure.
So, two short, mute police officers who work for HR Puff and stuff as his rescue racer crew. Kling wears red and Kling wears green, although they appear vaguely animal-like with their beaked faces and furry three-toed feet. Cops have stated they are actually bells, hence their names. But there are police officers in Piplong stocking named Kling and Kling as well.
Hmm.
I'm confused what I just read.
Okay, so what you just read was that even though people were like, "Oh, these must be animals," um, the writers of the show, like the creators, said they are actually bells, hence their names. So Kling and Clang because bells make noise like that.
Yeah, and then this
Um,
part confused me.
okay, so the confusion on other people's parts where they're like, "Oh, they must be animals or they must be people," is because there are police officers in Pippi Longstocking, like the live action movie Pippi Longstocking, named Kling and Clang.
Oh,
Does that help a little bit?
yeah, that answers the confusion.
Okay. Witchy Pooh, the primary antagonist of the series, inspired by Margaret Hamilton's portrayal of the Wicked Witch of the West. Witchy Pooh is a wicked but
I
an
want to
ineffective
take a
witch.
moment to give Margaret Hamilton her dues because she was
Absolutely. She was wonderful
yeah.
as the Wicked Witch of the West. And even as Elmira Gulch, like she did so good in that movie.
I'll try not to
Oh,
be so loud.
she was a school teacher.
It's amazing.
Yeah, a former school teacher, she worked as a character actress in films for 7 years before she was offered the role that defined her public image. In later years, Hamilton appeared in films and made frequent cameo appearances on television sitcoms and commercials. She also gained recognition for her work as an advocate of causes designed to benefit children and animals and retained a lifelong commitment to public education. Her role as the Wicked Witch of the West is ranked by the American Film Institute as Hollywood's fourth greatest villain of all time and the all time greatest female villain.
That's great. Film career. Do we want to give more credit, or do we think we give it enough?
I mean, however you want to, how far down the rabbit hole do we want to go?
I mean, we got time, and she's a great person. She deserves credit. Plus, she's a school teacher.
Yeah.
Hello.
What the fuck is we doing?
Oh, we're streaming and going down the rabbit hole.
Do you
We're
want to
gonna.
participate?
I'm happy to just listen to the info dump while I draw.
Okay.
Oh, okay. But yeah, he's streaming to Twitch right now as well. So,
Oh, word!
however,
Hi, Twitch.
yeah, however you feel comfortable.
Hi,
Yeah,
Twitch.
Kaku's
I'm
currently
gonna.
using us as cleaning ASMR.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, what this means though is that I'm also going to open your Twitch.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Get another viewer. Get
Hooray!
viewed, nerd.
No!
No.
Oh God, I'm being
Uh,
viewed.
Oh, hey, look! Hamilton was born in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
it's cool that she was born in a fictional world. It really fits for her being the Wicked Witch.
We're circling. It's a non-existent place.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Ohio, we've established that America isn't real.
Yeah,
I've established it because they're like sending pictures in our group chat of like, oh, look at this like American snack, American cereal. America isn't fucking real.
America
you know
isn't
why
fucking
Ohio isn't real, especially
Yeah.
because there's a place called Pee Ohio.
Oh, there's a place in Newfoundland called Dildo.
Yeah, you see, that's not
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, it's not.
Those places can't be real. So
No.
since
It's the
Ohio,
same as like Newfies. Newfies aren't real.
that's like Ohio has PP Lake, and I'm like, the second you had that, you're not real.
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, you
So
had PP like, and now I'm just like, I don't know, man.
yeah, like that happened, and you're like, it can't be real.
No. You will not get me.
Not with that
I
psyop.
am I am not going to be
She was a
part of the
kindergarten
woke mob.
teacher.
Why aren't you reading this stuff out loud?
Because we were talking.
How dare you use that as an excuse? Be rude.
Hold on, I got you. Early life.
Alright.
Now I
Yeah.
gotta quit laughing so I can read.
So Barry, our friend here has a very lovely reading voice. So sometimes we have her be the reader.
Oh hell yeah. Which is funny because I'm working on something so that way I can start doing reading streams.
Ooh, fun. Hamilton was born in Cleveland, Ohio, the daughter of W.J. Hamilton and Jenny Adams, and practiced her craft doing children's theater while she was a Junior League of Cleveland member. She attended Hathaway Brown School. Hamilton began her acting career at the Cleveland Playhouse as an ensemble member in a production of The Brothers Karamazov. While
Maybe
studying acting
Karamazov.
and pantomime, I don't know how to pronounce words, okay? I
No,
just guess.
I'm spitballing. I don't know.
Anyway, while studying acting and pantomime under Maria
Uh,
Auspinskaya.
This lady who looks very
Yeah, this
mean.
lady.
Oh, she was
This
Her
lady.
Russian.
first major role at the Playhouse was as the first witch in a production of Macbeth.
Huh.
She would go on to play numerous comedic roles, including circus performer Charlotta Ivanovna in Chekhov's The Cherry Orchard, and the sultry Miss Proserpine Garnet in Candida. Good lord, I feel like I just had word vomit. She was praised in the press for her range as both a comedian and a serious actress. In December 1929, she starred in a musical vaudeville act titled Heartrending and Humorous Songs of 1840, 1890, and 1929. Before she turned to acting exclusively, her parents insisted she attend Wheelock College in Boston, which she did, later becoming a kindergarten teacher.
I'll take this line. This set.
Cool.
We'll go through her. We'll go through this part of her film career before we get to Wizard of Oz. What do you say? And then we go to all of her her filmography. Sound good?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds great.
So
Let's
Let me
do
know
hey,
if
that.
you want. Let me know if I can read something too, because I'm also
oh, you're welcome
wandering around.
to. Barry, would you
I have
like
it.
to
Okay,
read?
cool. Sure. Let me
I have this
here.
thing open up in Discord if you want to look from there.
Oh, I have your stream full screen, so
Okay.
I can just read. So we're starting at film career Hamilton.
Yep, you can. We'll
Okay.
go from film career Hamilton to her slight stature, and then we'll go to
Basically,
filmography.
stop reading when you get to The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Hold on. Joy. Hamilton made her screen debut as Helen Hallam in the MGM film adaptation Another Language in 1933, starring Helen Hayes and Robert Montgomery, having previously originated the role of Helen Hallam on Broadway. She went on to appear in these three, 1936, Saratoga, You Only Live Once, When's Your Birthday, Nothing Sacred, all 1937, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, 1938, Mae West's My Little Chickadee with W.C. Fields, 1940, and The Sin of Harold Diddlebach, with Harold Lloyd in 1947. She strove to work as much as possible to support herself and her son. She never put herself under contract to any one studio and was paid $1,000 a week, or $21,900 in today's money. A week, damn. Hamilton co-starred opposite Buster Keaton and Richard Cromwell in a 1940s spoof of the long-running local melodrama The Drunkard, titled The Villain Still Pursued Her. Later in the decade, she was a little-known and now partially lost film noir titled Bungalow 13 from 1948, in which she again co-starred opposite Cromwell. She appeared regularly in supporting roles in films until the early 1950s and sporadically thereafter. Opposite Bud Abbott and Lou Costello, she played a heavily made-up witch in Comin' Round the Mountain, where her character and Costello's go toe-to-toe with voodoo dolls representing each other. She appeared uncredited in Joseph L. Mankiewicz's Peoples Will Talk, 1951, as Sarah Pickett. In 1960, producer/director William Castle cast Hamilton as a housekeeper in his 13 Ghosts horror film, in which 12-year-old lead Charles Herbert's character taunts her about being a witch, including the final scene in which she is holding a broom in her hand. On stage and screen, she was known for her rapid-fire deadpan delivery, Midwestern accent, and her dark contralto singing voice. Despite standing at only 5 feet tall, Hamilton's commanding stage presence led to a successful career playing villains, with fans often being surprised by her slight stature.
So
Nice.
that's really cool.
Also, that is one hell of a name, Harold Diddlebach.
Diddlebach is a choice.
Like, what in the hell did we just listen to?
Diddlebach,
Crazy that
apparently.
they decided to change that name.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate one.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
goodness.
she was in Zoo in Budapest, Another Language, Hat, Coat, and Glove, There's Always Tomorrow, By Your Leave, Broadway Bill, Farmer Takes a Wife, The Way Down East, Chatterbox, These Three, The Moon's Our Home, The Witness Chair, Laughing at Trouble, You Only Live Once, When's Your Birthday, The Good Old Soak. What?
When's your birthday? Just in case you're not sure.
When's your birthday so I can get you a present?
When's your birthday?
Mountain Justice, Saratoga, I'll Take Romance, Nothing Sacred.
Adventures of Tom Sawyer, A Slight Case of Murder. Just a slight case. Nothing major.
Just a little bit.
Just a wee bit. Just to whet our appetite.
Mother Carries Chickens,
Four
Four's a Crowd, Breaking the Ice, Stablemates.
The Wizard of Oz, Angela.
Now hold on, Stablemates, her character name was Beulah. Beulah
Yeah.
Flanders. Beulah
unfortunate.
Flanders.
Wife of Ned Flanders, as we all know.
Yes, absolutely where I was going with that. Thank you for
Exactly.
knowing what I was thinking.
We're on the same wavelength, don't worry. The Wizard of
What the fuck you guys
Oz.
are smoking?
The angels wash their faces. Thank goodness. Babies in
Babies in
arms.
arms.
Main Street Lawyer. My little chickadee. The villain still pursued her. No, I'm nobody's sweetheart now. The invisible woman. Playgirl. The gay vagabond.
That has a whole different
What?
connotation now.
The gay play. I thought it was Playgirl, the gay vagabond, as in like one whole sentence.
that would be
No.
a heck of a name of a movie.
Those are
Good.
two separate titles.
That they are.
Twin Beds, Meet the Stewarts, The Affairs of Martha, City Without Men, The
Good question.
Oxbow Incident,
Quick question.
Johnny
How-
Come Lately.
How do we know that the gay vagabond was not, in fact, both gay and gay?
Listen, we don't know, but I'm saying that
given from when it was,
it
really
definitely
could
wasn't
have gone either
open.
way. It
Like,
could have gone either
being-
way, but definitely not open.
Yeah. Like, it might be
Like,
a cheeky
yeah.
tee-hee moment, but it is definitely not an open, hey, you
Oh
know?
yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
well back
absolutely.
it's
Just
definitely like gay as in happy, like obviously, like
Oh yeah, for
jokes
sure, because it's
aside.
1941.
yeah.
Yeah,
If
and
we're being
major
serious,
productions didn't do stuff like that.
where were you?
I finished at Johnny Come Lately.
Uh Guests in the house. George White scandals. Jane gets married. That is Jane, right?
Janie. Janie gets
Janie.
married.
Faithful in my fashion. The sin of Harold Diddlebach. This
Dishonored
uh,
Lady. Pet
pet
peeves.
peeves.
Driftwood.
Driftwood. Reaching from heaven. State of the Union. Texas, Brooklyn, and heaven. Because that's the three places.
Why was she uncredited so often? Damn.
Bungalow 13.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
We had another one that was uncredited a lot. Like he was a dwarf.
This guy.
Uh
Hmm.
Angelo.
Angelo Rosito. Yeah.
Our little Angie.
Mm.
He
Yeah, he
was
was in over 70 films,
here.
but
Here,
mostly
let
uncredited.
us show you.
Hmm.
Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Dude was legitimately 11 inches tall or
Mhm.
something
That's
like
probably
that.
the
Like he
reason he
was
was uncredited all the time. Probably the
Seriously,
same
buddy,
reason
look
that
at
she was
all this
uncredited all the time.
uncredited. This is bullshit.
Yeah, that's a shit ton.
yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the same reason that she was uncredited, something something discrimination.
Yeah.
Really, 2018, final role released posthumously.
Good lord.
Yeah. Bungalow.
Where
The
did we
sun comes
end?
up. The red
Um
pony.
oh, yep. Bungalow 13, that's what it was.
Beautiful blonde from the Bashful Bend. Uh, the Great Plains robbery. Wabash.
Wabash Avenue.
Wabash Avenue. Riding high, coming round the mountain. People will talk. 13 ghosts. But we're not gonna show you the 13th one until like several years later, because fuck you.
13 ghosts, but there's only 12 right now because, like, go fuck yourself. Pay a
Okay, that
subscription of only $9.99 a month for your 13th ghost.
so that is a reference to the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo because when they originally released the series, it was 12 episodes and 12 ghosts
Scooby
and
Doo is
they
that old?
yeah.
Shit, I don't
Well,
know it was that
no.
old.
No, not that's not the same thing. So,
Huh?
Scooby-Doo originally started in 1969.
Okay, so I'm like, how is there a reference to it from this like long ago? That's what
Yeah,
that's
no.
why I was like, damn,
We
is that
were
old?
we were referencing it be 13 Ghosts versus the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
Oh, okay.
Um, so what we were referencing was the fact that the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo had the 12 episodes and the 12 ghosts, and everybody was like, "Hey man, this series ended in like 1989. Why do we not have the 13th?" And they were like, "Oh, hey guy, it's been like 30 years, but here you go. Here's a movie."
Here you go. Now shut the fuck up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyway, The
Uh,
Good Years, Paradise Alley, Charlie Weaver, The Daydreamer, Rosie,
Angel in my
Angel in My
pocket.
Pocket.
Brewster McCloud. The Anderson tapes. Journey back to Oz.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now into television with
Just hold
Bizzle.
on a second, because I wanna touch on this for a second. Journey Back to Oz, she plays Aunt M, but in The Wizard of Oz, she played Miss Gulch and the Wicked Witch of the West.
You would think that she gets to reprise her famous role, but no.
Of course not. Why would she? Over 20
That
years
would make
later.
sense.
I guess that neither of them show up in that movie. It must be that. Because they wouldn't
I mean, the Wicked Witch of the West did die, so if it's post Oz,
Yeah, it does say Journey
Journey Back to
Back to
Oz.
Oz,
Yeah, so this is
so
probably post her death, right?
yeah, most likely.
But I mean, Miss Gulch is apparently also dead.
Yeah.
Also, it would
Either that
genius
or
that
she's
they
just not
had.
in that particular one because they're not focusing on the Kansas setting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it could
I
go
will
either
say
way.
though, the idea of having her play both Miss Gulch and the Wicked Witch, genius.
Well, it's not even genius. It's just that they were the same character because the entire premise was that Dorothy had a dog and Miss Gulch hated the dog, so she was like, I'm gonna get the dog. And then when Dorothy essentially hit her head and went into a comatose state and had this dream, Miss Gulch was the witch. She was the
Oh wait,
villain.
I thought that Oz was an actual place in that world. I fully misunderstood that part. I'm gonna be honest.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
no, the very end of the movie, she wakes up and goes, I just had the strangest dream. And you were there? And you were there?
Yeah, I just thought that she was like writing it off as a dream because was the thing of like them going back and stuff. I'm like, there's no way it was just a dream.
Mhm. Much the way, like, it kinda reminds me how, like, the Labyrinth was done, because Labyrinth really could have very easily pulled, like, the whole, "Oh, it was just a dream." But then it's literally just like the, "Well, if you need us, we'll be right there," and then she, like, says this to them, and then everybody, so it is still kind of implied that it might just be a child's imagination, but, like, still.
Yeah.
I like
Right.
the addition. But
So
Labyrinth is my favorite movie, and I can and will talk about it for hours.
We can totally go down that rabbit hole at some point.
I recommend it, David Bowie's hot.
which one? Which
The
rabbit?
Uh,
Labyrinth by with David Bowie.
Okay. One moment. Uh,
Banger.
that
he's got to
one.
find a
That one.
tab that we can get rid of.
Okay, we're just gonna open up a new one. The
We can get rid of the
Labber.
den. We've gone through the den.
Nah, that one's for me.
Oh,
I'm gonna look into that on my own time, mainly just to watch those like in betweens.
Labyrinth.
The Labyrinth.
The Labyrinth movie.
The
hold on. I will pop a
Labyrinth,
new tab open and
1986
find it.
film.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Musical fantasy film. Yep, that's the one.
Mhm.
Alrighty,
Manson!
we have it
Yeah, yeah.
ready.
Yes!
Apparently,
Uh,
it's not the labyrinth. It's just labyrinth.
Yeah, I always end up putting it as the Labyrinth in my brain.
Yeah, totally understand. Everybody does.
Mhm.
Anyway, back to TV and other things.
I'm just looking for anything that might be familiar for us.
The answer is most likely none of it, unless
Sometimes
we're
you
going
see
to the
something
90s.
that you've come across, like
Yeah,
Mr. Rogers'
Sesame Street.
Neighborhood.
That's it. Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. That's the only one.
Hey, those are still some pretty good things to be in.
Okay, hold up. She was on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood from 1975 to 1976 as herself and Margaret H. Witch.
In 4 episodes.
And in 1976, she was on Sesame Street as herself and the Wicked Witch of the West.
Hell yeah.
Eh, she made it. And
The
then
episode was season 7, episode 52.
in this guy's Halloween special, she's the Wicked Witch again.
Nice. But yeah,
Alrighty, we've
I
given
don't
her.
see any that are like really hitting any buttons here.
Okay, so back to this. Witchy Poo is a wicked but ineffective witch who has been targeting Freddy the Flute. She rides a large rocket-powered broom with the steering wheel called the Vroom Broom. I've seen it. It is awesome.
Freddy Fazbear.
She is cruel to
Har har
everyone
har
around
har
her,
har.
even her henchmen, whom she constantly whacks with her wand. Yet when faced with failure, Witchy Poo usually starts to pity herself by asking, "Why me?"
She was a very sad person.
Mm-hmm.
It was very well done. I have
Orson
to give it that.
Vulture.
Yep, Vulture.
Orson Vulture, performed by Joy Campbell, voiced by Lenny Weinrib, Imaging Frank Nelson, a stuffy, somewhat inept vulture who is one of Witchy Poo's henchmen. As her favorite flunky, he multitasks as her sounding board operator, butler, and co-pilot on her vroom broom. Orson once made the mistake of asking what the W in his boss's name stood for. The answer? Whack.
It's Seymour Spider. I'll read Seymour Spider, then Bunny, you can read Bat.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
A dim-witted
Glad we're all on the same page.
in her appearance as a furry orange ogre with 8 limbs, who is another of Witchy Poo's henchmen. As her second favorite flunky, he primarily serves as her hairdresser and an alternative sounding board operator when Orson was busy.
Stupid Bat, performed by Sharon Baird, voiced by Lenny Weinrib. A bat who is the least favorite and least seen of Witchy Poo's henchmen. He mainly serves as her messenger. As his name implies, Stupid Bat is not very bright and his messages are usually delivered 1 second too late.
Skeleton guards. 2 skeletons who guard Witchy Poo's castle. They are easily spooked and will often run from danger in a flash, but not before their armor and capes fly off in a cartoonish fashion.
That's fantastic. I gotta love the cartoonish fashion things like that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, the cheese guards.
The cheese.
Cheese guards. Can't wait to reach them. Dr. Blinkley, performed by Johnny Silver, voiced by Walker Edmiston, impersonating Edwin. You'll notice a lot of Walker here. Walker's doing a lot of voices. And Al,
So is Weinrib.
yeah, and John Gilbert.
Johnny Silver sounds like a different stage name.
Also, I said John Gilbert, and it's Joan Gerber. I got that so wrong. I got it wrong.
As soon as you said it, my brain went, nope, don't say it. Don't say it out loud.
Call me out on that bullshit. Call me out hard.
That's their new drag name. It's John Gilbert.
Hell yeah.
They're gender swapping.
Yeah, good for them.
Gender swap A.
Gender swap AU, nice one. An owl who is living island's local physician and scientist, Dr. Blinky, is also head of HR Puffin Stuff's Anti-Smog, Pollution, and Witch Committee. Damn.
That's one hell of a committee to have. Anti-smog, pollution, and witch.
It's all the important things in one go. But
Yeah,
must be busy.
including saying "fuck you" to Witchy Poo.
Other characters, including Polka Dotted Horse, fear his medical incompetence
and are terrified at the prospect of being treated by him. Oh God, he's Dr. Hiraluke.
Judy Frog.
Who wants to read Judy Frog?
Where are we? Here we go.
Judy Frog.
Judy Frog. Performed by Sharon Baird, voiced by Joan Gerber. A singing, dancing frog who is one of HR Puffenstuff's friends and the residents' entertainer. Judy is based on Judy Garland, whom Skid Croft had previously toured with and opened for.
Interesting.
HR
Pop Lolly.
Puffenstuff, hell yeah.
Pop Lolly, voiced by Lenny Weinrib, a living lollipop who makes and sells candy and other sweet goods.
That's kind of fucked up.
Hold on.
That's kind of really fucked up.
This is really messed up. Like, it's a living lollipop who makes and sells candies.
And reminder, everything on this island is alive.
Hence why it's called Living Island. Who's got the cheese guards?
Sorry, I'm still processing. This lollipop is selling their people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Vibes.
I mean, yeah, I guess girl boss, the freedom of her, right?
Girl boss moment.
Yeah,
I
total.
mean, is Pop Lolly a woman or is it a man? Like, what is it?
Boss moment. Gender neutral boss moment.
Yep.
Yeah. Cheese guards.
2 guards that. Wait, why do they do it in like try to do it in unison?
Oh god.
That
Ready?
sounds terrible. Let's not do that.
Yeah. No, let's try this. This was funny.
Yeah. 2. Alright, 1, 2, 3. 2 guards
Cheese
that
guards.
are
Two
living pieces
guards that
of
are living
cheese
pieces of
who
cheese.
work
who
for
work
Pop Lolly.
Top lolly.
They,
They
they often help
help
Pop
Pop
I'm sorry.
Lolly
Lolly
fend
Sent it into
off
madness.
off a group
heavy ants
happy ants
who want to
who
have
want to
free
have free
candy.
candy. I think we're
Uh,
both trying to follow each other.
I'm trying to match up with Buddy.
Ants, guys. Hippie ants. Well,
I was trying to line up
wrong.
with you.
I was trying to keep up. I was trying to like slow down to keep up to like match with you. You're trying to match with me. It was a mess.
I
I
kept
just
stopping
gave up. I
because
started
wanted
laughing
to
so
say yes.
fast.
We can try it again with the lion, but I can just lead and you guys can try and match my cadence.
Sounds good.
Cool. We will start. Ludicrous
This
Lion,
lion,
performed
performed by
by Johnny
Johnny
Silver,
Silver,
voiced
voiced
by
by
Walker
Edmund,
Edmondson, impersonating
impersonating
W.C.
W.C. Fields.
Fields. A
A
lion who
lion who
works
works
as a
as a
peddler
peddler
and
and
owns a
owns a
horse-drawn
horse-drawn wagon.
wagon. He
He
is
is
quite
quite
cunning
cunning and not
always
always
honest
honest when it
when it
comes
comes
to
to
money.
money. Although
Although
slightly
slightly
shady
and
and
greedy,
greedy,
He
he
is
is
he
officially
officially
one of
one
the
of
often
good
the
guys.
guys,
guys since
since
he
he would often
often
help
helps
thwart
thwart
Witchy
Witchy
Pooh's
Pooh's
plot.
plot. Hey, that wasn't
Like
terrible.
Bugs Bunny just fine,
That
and then
wasn't
all of a sudden
bad.
it was like cadence changed, and I was like, shit.
Yeah, I was trying really hard to be like like flat, but it's hard. It's hard when you
Yeah.
can't see through people's mouths because when you can see their faces. It's easier to follow.
Yeah, for sure.
This has been
That's
great.
why I let you read for a little bit, and I was like, I'm following the speed at which you're going, and then you stopped, and I was
Yeah,
like, no.
Get fucked.
it's hard to get the pace right. Get fucked.
Get fucked, nerd.
Polka Dotted Horse, performed by Felix Sela, voiced by Lenny Weinrib. A good-natured but dim-witted horse who works for Ludicrous Lion.
And there's also the Discord lag.
Yeah, there is that slight
Anyway.
bit of Discord lag.
A bit.
Hell yeah.
You gotta wonder how it's sounding on stream. I can't wait to look back on this.
Oh fuck! I have it muted. Like the tab's muted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
currently,
same.
by the way,
I bet it sounds terrible.
would you like to know
Hell
how far in we are? We are approaching the 2-hour mark.
Nice.
Who's texting me?
TikTok, performed by Andy Rudishev, voiced by Lenny Weinrib. A mobile alarm clock that warns the good characters when Witchy Poo is coming and informs them of various other dangers.
Grandfather Clock, voiced by Walker Edmondson. Not doing a voice this time. A mobile grandfather clock who is married to Grandmother Clock. And Grandmother Clock, voiced by
Joan Gerber.
Yeah, John Gerber.
Joan Gerber.
Joan Gerber.
There you go. A mobile grandmother clock who is married to Grandfather Clock. Best descriptions. Miss Wristwatch, voiced by Joan Gerber, impersonating Zaza Gabor.
Hippie
A
ants.
glamorous, rich, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to guess here.
Gaber.
Glamorous, rich, mobile, human-sized wristwatch.
Hippie ants, a group of ants who want to have free candy from Pop Lolly. The Boyds, a bunch of birds, several living islands residents. Boyds are based on the birds.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. So it is literally a
Boyd band.
Yeah.
So they're the Boyds, but they're birds. And they're
based on
literally
the band,
based on the birds. And they are Living Island's residential band, which is great.
Lady Boyd
Lady Boyd, performed by Sharon Baird, voiced by Joan Gerber, a bluebird who is the lead singer of the Boyds. She was often seen singing the end theme of this show.
Shirley Puffin Stuff, performed by Sharon Baird, voiced by Joanne Gerber, impersonating a younger Shirley Temple. A dragon who is H.R. Puffenstuff's sister and famous actress.
Nice.
Max von Todenoff,
Totemoff the Great.
a monocle toad who works as a film director. Max von Todenoff the Great is based off Erich
Erich
von
von Stroheim, but named for Akim Tamaroff.
and voiced by Lenny
Wine
Rib. The good trees, not to be confused with the evil trees.
Evil trees.
The good trees. Several walking, talking trees who always help out H.R. Puffenstuff and the good guys. In the film Puffenstuff, the song Living Island described them as the hippie trees of peace and love.
Wait,
They consist of...
there's a film?
Yes, there's a film. We'll get there. It's lower.
I'll have to
We'll
watch
get there.
that later. I only watched the TV
Hippie
series.
tree, voiced by Lenny Weinrib. A tree with sunglasses and dreadlocks who often speaks in hippie slang. Madam Willow.
Also known as
Voiced by Joan Gerber, also known as the Dowager Tree. Madam Willow is an older, elitist female tree with
and long.
I can't even pronounce that word because I'm sitting here going, why does my brain feel like having an...
Because
A
I'm
lorgnette.
reading after you.
A lorgnette probably is how it's pronounced.
Yeah, probably.
It doesn't
Chief
matter.
Redwood, voiced by Walker Edmiston, also known as the Indian Tree. Chief Redwood dons a feathered headdress and speaks in a fashion stereotypical melodramatic Native American.
What the fuck is claims of drug references?
What? Oh my gosh.
Left.
What are we
It's like
looking at?
episodes, cast, blah 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 blah. Claims of drug references, parodies,
Oh,
and
yeah,
tributes.
Because H.R. Puffenstuff came out in the 60s and was like straight up looked like a drug-induced dream
Nice.
or nightmare, your choice.
Hold on. I gotta go. I'll be right back. I gotta see if this guy's falling because it's loud as hell.
Okay.
There's an older male tree who may or may not be the husband of Madam Willow. There's another female tree whose lips are always in the shape of an O. There is a baby tree.
Hooray. The evil trees.
trees.
3 trees, Wiki side speak in a Transylvanian accent.
Evil tree number 1, voiced by Lenny Weinrib, impersonating
Bela
Lugosi.
I know this is Bela Lugosi.
It's quite literally Bela Lugosi, yeah.
Bela Lugosi, famous guy. Leader of the evil trees.
Evil tree number 2, voiced by Walker Edmiston, impersonating Peter Lorre.
Lori, I think it is.
I wasn't sure if it was Laura or Lori, but yeah.
I believe it's Lori. I believe I've heard that name before.
Evil tree number 3, voiced by Lenny Weinrib, a tree that always speaks in rhyme.
Good. The mushrooms. I feel like some people were on these.
A group of talking mushrooms on Witchy Poo's side that turn whoever touches them into mushrooms. The mushroom leader smokes a cigar and speaks like James Cagney.
I don't think that there's a reference to drug references anymore. I think that there's blatantly a drug here, a cigar.
Yeah, tobacco is still a drug. The crustaceans, they are shown in several episodes as well as the closing theme song. Some crab-like characters who are never named or introduced.
Their family of them.
Much like the living clocks and the living trees, they almost never say anything, but one of them has a couple of brief lines in the almost election of Witchy Poo.
I was trying to read that with you, so when you stopped, I was like, no, you can't avoid me. You can't avoid the
living entity is home to Witchy Poo and her minions. There is also a door inside the castle that is a separate living entity as well as living pillars. Dr. Blinky's house, a broken down house propped up with crutches, with a bandage on one side and an ice pack atop its chimney. It suffers from explosive sneezing that it has no control over. This usually sends Puffenstuff and friends running for cover, although it has been occasionally used to thwart Witchy plans enough for her to tell the house to cover its door when it sneezes. It houses several other inanimate talking, such as a fireplace, who speaks like Edward G. Robinson, a test tube voiced by Walker Edmiston, and a candle voiced by Walker Edmiston. There is a talking human skull who speaks like Boris Karloff, and a few talking books,
One
of which is named Charlie, voiced by Lenny
Lenny
Weinrib. Charlie's
Your
brother
brother,
is an
an
evil
evil black
black
book
book
of
of
spell
spells, is kept
on
on a
Boo's nightstand.
sorry, I totally just had a brain aneurysm. Brain gone.
I'm causing them.
It is kept on Witchy Poo's nightstand. The winds! The winds of Living Island are often called upon by H.R. Pufnstuf to blow Witchy Poo out of the sky.
They consist
They
of
consist
the
of the
North
North Wind,
Wind,
voiced
by
by Walker Edmiston
Edmiston,
in a
shivering
shivering voice,
The South
Jesus.
Wind,
voiced by Joan Gerber
Gerber,
in a Southern Belle voice.
The East
The
Wind,
East Wind, voiced by Walker Edmiston in a Chinese accent.
The West Wind,
And the West Wind, voiced by Lenny Weinrib, impersonating John Wayne.
Speaking of the wind, it's fucking raining sideways.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I was
Raining
doing that earlier for
sideways!
me.
Production!
It's raining sideways. No, like the kids next door are playing chicken because we're having like a wicked ass rain lightning storm, the whole shebang. And the kids outside are like running out, touching a tree, and like running back.
Nice. After
Nice. That's
creating
some
costumes
good
for characters in
children's
the
stuff.
live-action portion of the Banana Splits Adventure Hour, Sid and Marty Krofft were asked to develop their own Saturday morning children's series for NBC. The plot was recycled from Kaleidoscope, a live puppet show the Crofts had staged in the Coca-Cola Pavilion of the Hemisphere 68 World's Fair. It included several key characters from this show, such as Luther the Dragon and a silly witch. Other ideas were cultivated from Sid's life. As a child, he had charged friends buttons, not pennies, to view puppet shows in his backyard. Buttons were standard currency on Living Island. Sid and Marty had toured with their puppets as the opening act for Judy Garland, and they based Judy the Frog on her. Ludicrous Lion bears more than a passing resemblance to Irving, the eponymous lion, in a pilot they had made in 1957 called Here's Living.
Here's Irving.
Yep, what you said.
You said here's living.
Yep, I know what I said.
Okay.
I know what I said and I stand by it.
You know what? Fair
I
enough.
don't necessarily stand by it, but I know I said it.
Sid's friend
Lionel Bart asked him to view a rough cut of the movie adaptation of Oliver.
Sid took notice
of young actor Jack Wilde and immediately decided that he was the kid whom he wanted to play the lead in his television series.
Only 2 actresses auditioned to play Witchy Poo.
The first was then unknown Penny Marshall.
Why are you so fucking evil, bro? The evil laugh.
Every time Gremlin laughs, all I think of is the Princess Bride. Never fight a Sicilian when death is on the line. Immediately falls over. That is exactly
that evil laugh down. Hell yeah.
Thank you. I'm very good at impressions.
Stage veteran Billy Hayes came in next, set into a maniacal cackle, and hopped up on a desk. She was given the part on the spot. For Marty Krofft, the production was a particular headache. Marty accepted guardianship of Jack Wilde while the teenage boy was in the United States filming the show. He later described bringing Wilde into his home as a mistake, considering that he already had his hands full with 2 young daughters. Like most children's television shows of the era, H.R. Pufnstuf contained a laugh track, the inclusion of which the Crofts were initially against. Sid Krofft commented, "We were sort of against that, but Cy Rose, being in sitcoms, he felt that when the show was put together, that the children would not know when to laugh." Marty Krofft added the bottom line, "It's sad, you gotta tell them when it's funny," and the laugh track, Cy was right.
It was
necessary. As much as we were always looking to have real laugh track, a real audience. In comedies, if you don't have them, the laugh track, you're in big trouble, because if you don't hear a laugh track, it's not funny, and that's the way the audience at home was programmed to view these shows. I have an echo. It's very small, but it's an echo.
Yes, it's a me. Your echo. I'm telling you to commit crimes.
H.R. Pufnstuf appeared in a segment of Sigmund and the Sea Monsters.
Frame Bunny for that kill you did earlier this week.
In the Lidsville episode, Have I Got a Girl for Hoodoo, where Hoodoo conjures Pufnstuf as Witchy Poo's date for a witch's dance. The Croft Superstar Hour also involves characters in 2 segments: The Lost Island, which HR Puffenstuff was in, and Horror Hotel, in which Witchy Poo, Orson, Vulture, Seymour Spider, and Stupid Bat are featured with Hoodoo. The Crofts also loaned out the character, with Hayes reprising her role for the Paul Lynde Halloween special, in which she appears as the sister of the Wicked Witch of the West, portrayed by Margaret
That's
Hamilton.
really cool, actually.
Yeah.
I actually kind of want to see that now. Maybe
Theme song. We're on to the theme song section. We
have
will
HR
eventually get to
Puffenstuff.
episodes if we just keep going.
Yeah.
Eventually.
The show's theme song, titled HR Puffenstuff, was written by Les Sarvaz? I don't know how to pronounce that, but okay. I'm sorry to whoever I just butchered their name. But it's also credited to Paul Simon. Simon's credit was added when he successfully sued the Crofts, claiming that the theme too closely mimicked his song, the 59th Street Bridge song, Feelin' Groovy. He is credited as the song's co-writer in TV Tunes Television's Greatest Hits Volume 5 in living color. A cover of the show's theme song, performed by the Murmurs, is included on the 1995 tribute album Saturday Morning Cartoons Greatest Hits, produced by Ralph Sau for MCA Records.
Finally, we're on to the episodes.
Episodes and their synopses, because we love them.
Yes, because this always gives us a feel.
All right, Gremlin, this is your bit.
Alrighty, the magic path. Jimmy and HR Puffenstuff infiltrated Witchy Poo's castle to rescue Judy Frog, so they can get their
Yes, baby.
directions to the magic path. The magic path is the only way off Living Island. Will Jimmy and Freddy get back home? The answer was no. The Wheelie Bird. Jimmy and HR Puffenstuff use a bird-shaped Trojan horse as a ruse to enter Witchy Poo's castle and recover Freddy from Witchy Poo. Showbiz Witch. When the shyster Ludicrous Lion convinces Jimmy that he is a super-duper pogo stick for sale that could bounce him home, HR Puffenstuff and Jimmy conduct a talent show to raise the money. The Mechanical Boy. After catching him trying to steal her boat, Witchy Poo puts a spell on Jimmy that turns him into a mechanical boy, commands him to acquire Freddy for her. The clock people have to find a way to cure Jimmy. They do.
Yeah.
The Stand-In. When HR Puffenstuff.
I love how you're adding at the end, they don't or they do.
I watched the show. I can.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
The Stand-In.
The Stand-In. When HR Puffenstuff's sister Shirley comes to Living Island to make a movie, Jimmy and Freddy get parts in it. Together they hatch a plot to get Witchy Poo into the movie so that Jimmy can steal her vroom broom to escape.
Question though, if HR Puffenstuff's sister Shirley is coming to the island to make a movie, and she can leave the island, how's come Jimmy can't just go with her?
Because Graham larceny is way more fun.
Because.
Plot holes.
No,
Carry
it's not
on.
a plot hole. Let's just be honest. Would you rather leave on a boat or on a vroom broom?
Listen, I'm cool with the idea of stealing her vroom broom if I have no other options, but if I have the option to just ride a fucking boat, I'm going home.
You're a coward.
I am a coward.
You're a
Carry
coward,
on.
and shame on you.
The golden
Shame.
key.
No, you don't get to get around this. You're a coward, and you get shamed.
Shame.
And you're a criminal at heart.
Yes, I know that. I
Shame.
admit this.
Okay, glad we're on the same page. Let's move on.
Jimmy buys a map to a local golden key, which unlocks the golden door, a secret way off the Living Island. Which Boo captures HR Puffenstuff and imprisons him in her dungeon, diverting Jimmy from his escape. In the end, he does free HR Puffenstuff. However, he does not get to the golden door.
The birthday party.
It's Jimmy's birthday, and Puffenstuff and his friends fix a surprise birthday party for him. Which Boo invites herself to Jimmy's party and steals Freddy by rendering the partygoers helpless with laughing gas. They do get Freddy back. The box.
Now, I remember it mentioned how old that Jimmy was supposed to turn in that episode, but how old was that? Was that like 12 or 13, somewhere in there?
Yeah, somewhere around there. He's a kid.
I think it was like 12. Anyway, carry on.
The Pox Kite Caper. Jimmy and Freddie attempt to fly from Living Island in a giant box kite during the kite flying contest. They
It
fail.
doesn't seem like a smart idea since kites have a string.
I think it was kind of like the thought of like Bailey, kind of like paragliding and stuff,
Yeah,
where Bailey they just hold on to the kite and it flies them up, and just the wind carries them. But that's a real gamble.
yeah.
You can't have your cake. Witchy Poo hides in a cake to steal Freddy. Also, Judy Frog teaches the gang a pre-Michael Jackson moonwalk dance.
Well, I would hope it was pre-Michael Jackson since it's 1969.
So Michael Jackson stole the moonwalk from HR Puff and stuff. Got it.
Damn.
New
Knew it.
headcanon.
The
The
horse
horse with the
and golden
golden
throat.
throat.
The polka dotted horse accidentally swallows Freddy, causing a big catastrophe with Dr. Blinky, HR Puff and stuff, and Jimmy. They get it out, I believe.
Dinner for two.
Jimmy and Freddy both age 70 years when the Clock family's time machine malfunctions, which Pooh mistakes Jimmy for an old man and falls in love with him.
No.
She almost marries him. I'm not kidding.
Ooh.
Flute, book, and candle.
But she's actually a very
Yeah.
nice lady when she's dating someone.
Well, that's nice.
Freddy
Yeah, that's nice.
gets turned into a mushroom by the touch of Witch Pooh's evil mushrooms. Jimmy disguises himself as a beggar in the guise of Jack Wilde's artful Dodger character from the 1968 film Oliver to rescue Freddy from the spell. Disguised as a little girl, Witchy Poo visits Dr. Blinky with about a bad tooth. She breaks into a fit of rage when the pain becomes too much for forcing the doctor to calm her down via love potion. What the heck?
I must have
Yeah.
missed that section. How does a love potion calm somebody down?
I guess you're too in love to think.
I'm just saying, I can be angry and in pain and love somebody at the same time.
I don't know. Maybe it's so rare for her that love overrides her brain when it happens.
Emotional
Yeah.
overload. Got it.
Yep.
The visiting witch, Witchy Poo, receives a message from headquarters that the boss witch is coming to Living Island for inspection. In a plot to impress the boss witch, she ends up kidnapping HR Puff and stuff.
Almost election of Witchy Poo. Witchy Poo runs for mayor of Living Island, challenging HR Puff stuff with another one of her spells. I was
Pretty sure she
gonna
failed.
say otherwise, how would she win that election? It's like, elect me, HR Puff and stuff, a trusted mayor, or the terrorist.
What do you
Basically.
mean the horse gets the girl? HR Puff and
What?
Stuff Sister Shirley stars in a movie to raise money for Living Island's anti-witch fund.
Jimmy who? Jimmy gets amnesia that Dr. Icky and Witchy Poo take turns trying to cure with flashbacks from earlier episodes. It was, and it's without this film, it didn't seem like he would ever get off the island.
Time to just look and see what we got. Let's
Well,
see.
the series is still in production. The castmen were approached to do a film adaptation, a joint venture between Universal Pictures and the show's sponsor, Kellogg Cereal. The 1970 film retained most of the cast and crew from the series and featured guest appearances from Kat Elliott as Witch Hazel and Ray
Martha Ray
Martha
as
Ray as
Boss
Boss
Witch.
Witch. The movie finally released in VHS in 2001, Universal Home Video, part of the Universal Treasure Collection, and on DVD in 2009. The film also included Googie Gopher, Orville Pelican, and Boss Witch's chauffeur, Heinrich
Heinrich
Rat,
Rat.
who were exclusive to the movie. A difference in the film is the characters had been voiced each. The plans for a new HR Puffin film. Sony first attempted a remake in 2000, but dropped the project. 8 years later, Sony again announced development on the project, but there has been no news since. Huh. So even now, HR Puff and stuff is still trying to survive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
30 years of reruns and re-releases, and
It's
Bro's just
never.
like, please let me
it's
retire.
a show and movie that will not die. That is the answer.
This is the show that never ends. Just goes on
Ooh,
and on. What the
funny.
fuck?
You will be happy to know that McDonald's got sued over McDonald Land.
Hell yeah.
And they won.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
McDonald Land lawsuit. The show was the subject of a successful U.S. federal lawsuit brought by the Crofts against the fast food restaurant McDonald's, whose McDonald Land characters were found to have infringed the show's copyright. The case,
Hell yeah.
Sid and
Fuck
Marty
'em.
Krofft Televisions Productions Inc. versus McDonald's Corporation, was decided by the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit in 1977.
Damn. It is
Yeah.
very rare for a big company with their really good corporate lawyers to actually lose in cases like this.
Yeah. Claims of drug references. The Krofft brothers have responded in several interviews to popular beliefs that subtle recreational drug references exist in the show. For example, the title character's name, Puffin Stuff, has been interpreted as a reference to smoking hand-rolled marijuana. So,
I like how hand
HR.
rolled specifically.
Well, hand-rolled because his name is HR,
Yeah.
and then Puffin Stuff, so marijuana. Marty Krofft has said the initials HR actually stand for Royal Highness backwards. The show's theme song lyric, "He can't do a little 'cause he can't do enough," has been read as referring to the addictive nature of drugs. Puffin Stuff
That's
has
so
quotes
dumb.
like "whoa, dude," and other hippie slang words. Lenny Weinrib, the show's head writer and the voice of Stuff, has said, "I think fans gave it a kind of mysterious code-like meaning. Like, was Puffin Stuff puffing stuff? Like grass? Was it psychedelic? Was it drug-oriented? Not to us, it wasn't." In a 2000 interview, Marty Krofft answered the question by saying,
Yeah.
sorry, I have
You're
to
good.
make sure I'm reading this
The
correctly.
Croft look has a
By
lot
saying, "The
of color.
Krofft look has a lot of color, but there were no drug connotations in the show." He addressed the topic at length in an interview with the St. Louis Post-Dispatch in 2004 in response to the question, "Okay, let's get this right out in the open. Is HR Puffin Stuff just one giant drug reference? We've heard that for 35 years. We did not intentionally do anything related to drugs in the story. People thought we were on drugs. You can't do good television while on drugs. People never believe you when you say that, but you can't. The shows were very bright and spacey looking. They may have lent themselves to that culture at the time, but we didn't ascribe
Ascribe.
that meaning to them." Sorry, that A looked kind of funky to me and my brain was trying to figure it out.
Hell
And
yeah.
I can't speak to what adults were doing when they were watching the show. We just set out to make a quality children's program.
It's like, listen, if y'all were smoking weed while you were watching it, that's none of our fucking business. But that's not what
Yeah.
it was about.
Alrighty. Want to go to the parodies now, or finish the entirety of this and then the parodies?
I mean, I can just finish it if you want.
Okay. And then me and Buddy
Authors
can
of
read the
books on the
parodies.
show and its contemporaries, however, have not always accepted the Crofts' alternative explanations for apparent references to drugs. David Martindale, author of Puff and Stuff and Other Stuff, maintains that the Crofts' desire to attract an audience who are now parents of impressionable children pushes them to downplay the double entendres. But to deny it, the shows lose some of their mystique. The Crofts prefer to remain playfully vague. Martindale said in another interview that he fully believes Marty Krofft's insistence that he did not use drugs, especially given that Marty's focus was that of a businessman. But Martindale describes Sid Krofft as a big kid and a hippie, saying his comment when I told him we were going to do this book was, and I quote, "Oh, far out." He says these shows didn't come from smoking just a little pot, and you could say, oh yeah, it comes from smoking a lot of pot. But I think he was very deliberately doing double meanings so the show could amuse people on different levels.
I mean, that's not
Kevin Burke.
uncommon in kids shows.
Yeah, like double
But that's
entendres
still
are
a
there
thing.
for the adults because the adults need something to entertain themselves too.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
like
I
even like the Incredibles, where it's just kind of like, oh, I was gonna like I'm the babysitter. I was gonna have a big BS, but like I can't have a giant BS on my chest for obvious reasons. And like kids aren't
Yeah,
gonna get that because when you have to
right.
watch the show for 16 hours a fucking day, you might as well make it so the adults don't go insane.
Right.
I'm sorry, I don't get the BS thing.
Babysitter bullshit BS. Like
So
if you have like a
Syndrome
giant BS on your chest, it look dumb because
Syndrome
bullshit.
was lying to the babysitter and said, "Hey, I've come to take over because you've been calling and you're overwhelmed." And she's like, "Cool, here's the baby, I'm out." But he was explaining that he couldn't have a BS on his chest because it would look bad because it means bullshit when it's really just meant to be babysitter, even though his name is Syndrome and he's just got a big ol' S on his chest.
It's like sitter. It means sitter because I can't have a big. I was gonna be BS, but I can't have that.
Oh, okay. I wasn't following where the BS like. Okay, I didn't remember
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
scene, so I was confused what you
That's
meant,
because
like
it's
BS
actually a
on his
cut.
chest.
It's actually a short that they added as a extra on the DVD because it was cut from the movie.
Oh, that's a great addition.
Kevin Burke, co-author of Saturday Morning Fever, Growing Up with Cartoon Culture, argues that the consistency of thought in the rumors of drug references has a basis, although his co-author and brother Timothy Burke, a history professor at Swarthmore College, insists human beings are capable of achieving hallucinatory heights without chemical assistance. Contradicting his own position, Marty Krofft has neither admitted nor hinted in occasional interviews that the references are made knowingly. In one case, a writer reported that when pressed as to the connection of lids in the title Lidsville, well, maybe we just had a good sense of humor, Krofft said, laughing. His comments to another interviewer were more direct. In a Times Union profile whose author observed, "Watching the shows today, it's hard to imagine a show with more wink and nod allusions to pop culture, short of someone featuring characters named Bliffy and Bongo." Croft conceded that the show's title had been an intentional marijuana reference, as had Lidsville, but that was just a prank to see if they could get them past clueless NBC executives.
If that was the case, I like it.
Yeah, I can get behind that. That's funny.
Okay, parodies and tributes. You
This,
guys,
yep.
you're on it.
HR Pufnstuf appeared in the eighth episode of the first season of Chips, titled "Green Thumb Burglars," with his voice reprised by Weinrib. Lenny Weinrib. He is pulled over by Punch and John on one of Los Angeles' numerous freeways, though he was referred to by name while John maintained a sense of decorum about the actor inside the Puffin Stuff suit. He let the good Mayor Puffin Stuff off with a warning. Punch later declared himself a big overgrown kid, in reference to the kid show. One of the most notable parodies of HR Puff Stuff was the altered state of Drugachusetts, a segment on HBO's comedy series Mr. Show and with Bob and David. This sketch consists of a failed television pilot for a kid show introduced by Sam and Chimney Craft,
Criminy Craft.
Craft, portrayed by Bob Oblins and David Cross. Odin
Odenkirk.
and Odenkirk. The show itself is similar to HR Pump Stuff. Its drug references made humorously overt. Instead of talking flute, the boy carries a talking bong. All
God.
of the residents in Drugachusetts take
Juice.
or are living incarnations of various drugs.
Hell yeah.
Nike made a
Nike.
skateboarding shoe for their SB Dunk line named after the show, with the colors of the shoe resembling those of Puff and Stuff.
I like the
Okay,
name Puff and Stuff. It's really good.
yeah, funny. Well, you want to read some of these?
Sure. Ugh. Todd
Sorry, I kind of stepped
Kaufman.
on you there.
That's fair. It's hard to tell over video. Todd Kaufman, animator and director of the Total Drama series, initially made a pitch for an animated adaptation of HR Pufnstuf in 2005, complete with an animated opening sequence with the theme song covered and performed by Finger 11, that's a name. But option rights costs led the project to be disbanded. Kaufman, however, was later inquired to do the cover for the DVD release, Sid and Marty Krofft's Saturday Morning Hits, which you can see in that picture there because that's immediately a recognizable art style.
It's which one was that? Yeah.
Basically,
Oh
like
yeah,
right
the
at the
Total
top of the
Drama
picture.
Island thing. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. We ended at
Sorry,
Saturday Morning Hits.
I'm just catching up on that.
Mhm.
Uh, HR Pump Stuff appears in the fifth episode of season 3 of My Name Is Earl, titled "Parade of Writing," and a fantasy sequence based on a story written by Randy Ethan Supel. HR Pump Stuff is the sidekick to Randy's secret agent character. A secret agent character followed around by
The weed guy.
HR Puff in
Pufnstuf.
followed by this motherfucker.
Straight up a big
Oh
dragon
god.
with bags under his eyes.
It's so cursed looking.
Mm.
But look at those boots he got on.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
that.
covert ops for sure.
Yeah, you'd never see him coming.
Never, not in a million years.
But we gotta
But the
peep
clap of
that
my
fit for a second.
fucking butt
Those
cheeks is alerting the
boots,
guards.
those
Yeah,
boots.
the boots gotta go hard, and he knows it. Look at him, he knows
Yeah,
it.
we gotta give him credit where credit's due. Those boots.
Yeah. I
You
mean, he
can't wear
knows
some boots.
exactly how fucking hot he is, though. Look at him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that man knows his worth.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm the mayor and I fully know it.
I'm the mayor, and I can afford nice white boots.
Yeah, those
Get out of my
boots.
fucking face.
In 2016, HR Pufnstuf, Kling, Clang, and Freddie the Flute appear in a crossover episode of Mutt and Stuff titled HR Pufnstuf Comes to Mutt and Stuff, with HR Pufnstuf voiced by Randy Predico, with Mary Parks providing the in-suit performance and Donna Kimball providing the face performance. Freddie the Flute performed by Kimball and Kling and Clang performed by Arturo Gill and Joseph S. Griffo.
Depicted as
HR
uncle of stuff.
I'm
Huh.
sorry, what?
HR is apparently the uncle of stuff.
Oh, HR Pufnstuf is depicted as the uncle of Stuff. Yep, that makes sense. Considering it's Mutt and Stuff is the TV show they were on.
Yep.
Hmm.
In 2017,
Oh, I
professor
wonder.
of religion Jeffrey Kripal wrote
Yep, you read it right.
wrote in his book Secret Body of the show's impact on his young life. Disturbing, he recalled. Who wrote the stuff? And Puff in or on what stuff? Fucking loser.
In
Fucking loser.
2018, reference HR Pufnstuf is made in season 2 of the Amazon original show Goliath. In the show, criminal billionaire Tom Wyatt recreates his own erotic memories
What?
and fantasies from his childhood while the intro to HR Pufnstuf is playing on the TV.
Hmm.
Whose character on the show is fixated on individuals, male and female, who have lost their limbs while having ties to the Lamano cartel. On the show, the head of the cartel removes limbs, etc., and sends these people to Wyatt to use in his fantasies each time before Duplass chooses fantasy. He says, HR Puff and stuff. Who's your friend when things get rough? What? Oh. We're leaving this now. We're leaving that.
We're
Yep.
leaving. Goodbye.
Oh, the Banana Split Show! Yay!
We can do Banana Splits, The Big Comfy Couch, Labyrinth, or Hip Hop Harry.
Let's start with Hip Hop Harry because he's been on the list the longest.
Yeah, Hip Hop Harry's been waiting for us, and he's like, "Hey, is it my turn yet?"
Is it my turn?
Poor Hip Hop Harry has been sitting here since David the Gnome.
Oh
Before
man.
David the Gnome, he was the first.
Yeah, he was the first, and then we skipped on to David the Gnome.
Damn.
Poor man.
Passed
So
over
anyway,
for a
want to go to
fucking
the
gnome.
Wiggles and
The Teletubbies, Jesus fuck. Oh my god.
we aren't gonna do
Aimed at
that to
younger
him.
children ranging from around 2 to 7 years old. The program uses age-appropriate hip-hop music and dance to teach social, educational, physical, and creative skills. Crazy. But it went on for 2 years, from 2006 to 2008.
Yeah, the show takes place in a learning/play center house known as Hip Hop Central, where Hip Hop Harry and various neighborhood children learn to play, dance, and
And dance
play.
in between.
And in between, these kids learn about the main topic of the episode, though a series of physical activities as
Series
well
of
as
physical
various hip hop
activities as
songs
well as various hip-hop
and
song and dance
numbers.
numbers.
They are sometimes accompanied by adult characters, Pinky and Riddles. Near the end of each episode, after they have learned about the topic, they sing and rap the song I Love to Learn. Then the kids and hip hop discuss what they've learned via questions and answers, and watching recaps of the day's episode via push button monitor. Each episode ends with the Hip Hop Harry Dance Circle, where the kids circle up while one of them dances in the center. They shout, "Go, go, 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 go," to an instrumental hip hop track with uh, Arabian tinged music. Even Harry dances in the circle too. Thus, the kids shout, go, Harry," before they dance. They do a warm
Hell
up
yeah.
dance called the Harry. After the kids come together, to move in the middle, the credits roll. I mean, okay.
Hip Hop Harry is an anthropomorphic rapping yellow furry bear with a red shirt, blue hat, baggy blue jeans, a gold chain with an H in the middle, and white sneaker shoes with an H on each side. He also wears a blue and red wristwatch. The character's appearance is in the general style of hip hop fashion. His birthday is January 22nd, as noted in episode 5.
I mean, he do look cool.
Important.
He do got that on.
His bird dripped out.
To
Hell
be
yeah.
fair, that whole physical appearance section sounded like I was trying to make it sound like he was a wanted criminal.
I actually want to look
God,
up.
yeah.
I want to look up the full appearance of the hip hop Harry images.
Oh, fuck, my
He do got
fucking
it
hip
on.
hurt.
He got it. He got it on. He got it on.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, hip hop Harry. You roll. You rock that shit.
He rocked that shit. He rolled that shit.
He
Bro knows
rolled
what
it
the fuck is
himself.
up.
He rolled that HR himself.
Hell yeah.
Funny shit.
This is why I love these rabbit hole episodes.
And we scroll in.
Anthropomorphic rapping yellow furry bear.
What a sentence. So, Ali Alimir,
Ali Alimi.
voice of Hip Hop Harry. David Joyner, Hip Hop Harry in Suit Performer. Ben Blair, Hip Hop Harry in Suit Performer, episode 2. Dr. Vinny
2
in episode
episodes.
1. Chief
Yeah,
Rob.
there's a difference. They're not in episode 1, they're just 1 episode or 2 episodes or 5 episodes.
Yeah. David Joyner seems to have been the main Hip Hop Harry performer, though. With the fact that the others were only in it for 2 episodes and 5 episodes.
Yeah.
He was in it for the longest. Cliff Hera, Hip Hop Harry in Suit performer. 5 episodes. Ryan Anders told jokes in the episode Finding Your Talent.
There's a whole lot of people there.
Pick and choose your favorite names. Savannah de Jesus.
Jesus, yes. Savannah appeared in Fancy Footwork and Rain Makes Rainbows with her sister Sophina.
Sophina de Jesus.
Sophina was an aspiring gymnast who enjoys working with her sister Savannah.
William May. Probably said
He
of
appears in
Billy
several
Mays.
episodes. In Hip Hop Big Top, he was concerned about being unable to dance with a brace on his leg. With encouragement from Hip Hop Harry and his friends, he realized he could still be a part of the circus.
Nice.
Veronica Miller.
Okay.
I love that it has 2 A's for no reason.
Yeah, fair. Discover a talent.
Veronica was shown to discover a talent for singing and finding your talent.
Yeah, well, that's a good episode to find it. I like David Scavone or whatever.
Yeah,
Just dancer.
yeah,
That's all.
just a dancer. Carry on. Mail carrier Carla, played by Valerie Shepard, who appears in the episode Dream It, Achieve It.
And Megan Woo.
Megan Wu. Megan loved animals and wishes to be a veterinarian when she grows up.
If that was real, I hope Megan got her wish. Alrighty. Episode 1. Fancy Footwork. The kids in the episodes. I don't care. JJ. I'll acknowledge JJ.
Savannah and Safina, who are sisters, compete against each other in a dance competition, but they learn that in reality, they're on the same team.
Aww. That's
The power of
bullshit. Beat
friendship
the other one
compels
up. Sister on sister violence is the answer.
you.
When I grow up, Megan has trouble deciding what she wants to be when she grows up. Harry and the gang learn about different jobs, and then she decides she wants to help animals.
Words have power. When Safina gets mad at David,
David.
is it David or is it
I like
Davide? Like,
I
don't know.
like
It'd
David.
probably be David.
David is fun.
Anyway, she uses mean words and then learns a lesson about carrying your words. Meanwhile, Megan learns what the best birthday gift to give somebody is one you make yourself.
Yeah, it's sometimes true, sometimes not.
Making new friends.
The kids try to make the new girl, Katie, feel comfortable by involving her in their activities. God forbid if she was just autistic and wanted to just observe.
God forbid she just wanted to be left the fuck alone.
Actually, look, wait, one side tangent, okay?
Hmm.
So I'm at a thing to learn, how to apply tourniquets and stuff.
Mhm.
At this seminar, and this person who's like part of like PTA or whatever, she's trying to
Mhm.
get a thing passed because she's like, oh, I noticed a lot of kids will just be sitting alone during lunch, and so I want to make it so like everyone has a lunch buddy, and I just have to get up and
That will
I'm like,
make
absolutely
bullying so much
not.
worse.
I as an autistic person, I actively have found the most secluded place that's like as far into the hallway as I'm allowed to go into, and I sit there
Mhm.
and eat.
And
I
that will just
th-
make bullying worse if that is honestly like the problem that
if
you're
I
seeing
don't think
because it's gonna be like, oh well, now I have to fucking hang out with this nerd. Like that's what will be.
it's not just that.
That's the response it'll
It's a
gain.
thing of like, oh, I don't want people to feel lonely and stuff. But it's like some people actively want to just be left the fuck alone during lunch.
Hmm. Especially like at school too, like in those like those brief times where you have like a break
Why
basically.
did you just hand me ramen?
Who sent you
Huh?
ramen?
Oh, roommate just handed me a packet of ramen.
Hell yeah.
They're caring. They care about you.
You're eating for two.
Tell them that they're
Oh,
on stream. This is
makes me
their
feel
chance
better.
to say hi and say something. It's their chance
No,
to
I
say
think he's
something
good.
on
He's
stream.
putting groceries away.
Get immortalized on the internet, nerd.
Yeah, get immortalized as a ramen guy.
I think he's already immortalized as ramen guy.
If he's not,
Well, he said it's his new social experiment is to just hand people random shit.
Oh no, I get what he's doing actually. I've seen the I know what social experiment he's referencing. Just as like most people will just kind of take whatever you're handing to them.
That is literally what he just said.
Yep. You can also switch it around, and if they're holding something, you can try just putting your hand out, and there's a good chance they'll just hand whatever they're holding to you.
Yeah.
That one's fun.
for some reason, I just imagine someone doing that, and the person just like, I don't know why I saw this with them just handing you
Me
their
too.
peen, like they rip it off and hand it to you, and then
I was
realize,
like, here you go.
oh god, my peen,
My bean.
no, the peen.
No.
And
That's why I just kind of looked at you. I was like, what do you want me to do here?
and I'm laughing about that thought of just someone on like not thinking, just ripping off their penor and handing it to someone, and then
There
realizing what they've done and falling to the ground screaming in agony.
my wiener.
My penor,
My
no.
my wiener, no.
Meanwhile,
Oh
the
boy.
person who just handed it is now looking in horror. And they're like, why? Why did you do this? What do I do? Ah! And they drop the penor.
Jesus Christ.
this is this is a new thought. Yep, that's where we are
That's a
at.
thought. That's a thought. That's for sure. That is a thought.
It is most certainly a thought.
It is one of the thoughts of all time.
Uh, yeah.
You good? You good, slime?
This is unreasonably funny thought to me.
My wiener.
The penor sniffer guy got him.
Fuck. The Penor sniffer guy just sounds like a really weird guy that should be on a list.
Have you not seen the clips?
No, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, actually.
Okay, one moment, one
Over here
moment.
minding our own business and you say shit like that and we're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck are you
No,
on
I'm
about,
about to
bro?
send you. I'm about to.
I like how we got onto the episodes list rather quickly with Hip Hop Harry and now we're just stopped.
Yeah, paused again, it's fine. I'm still working on, like another PNG model.
Yeah?
hmm
How many of those do you have now? Like 6?
How many I've had is a longer number. I only use one regularly, which is like the little bunny.
Mm.
In order for the sake of like being able to like look down and like read a book, if I was doing like a book stream, I'm gonna have
Mm.
a PNG tuber, so that way I don't have like the tracking loss. So I'm just gonna have like a PNG setup.
Got
That'll
you.
be easier.
That would make the most sense.
Mhm. With
Oh,
that being said, it's 10:30 and I'm old.
I
Bunny,
just
if you would like to check out the clips that he just sent,
Yes,
he
I will
sent
do
them
that.
in the
I
random
saw.
cryptid chat, written chat. So
I saw. Let me take a look.
I stood outside with my peener out, like usual.
good lord,
The
that is
peepers,
loud
peepers.
enough. My freaking mic picks it up, so I'm gonna have to mute myself for a
My
minute
peepers,
so I
sneeper.
can listen.
The peeper, sneeper guy. Hell yeah. Also, one thing that I'm gonna throw out there, I will suggest probably giving you like a live streamer privilege or something like that, so that way you can use the live streaming channels. Because I don't want to have it be like a common thing where people are like hopping into a Discord channel and being like, "We're live, by the way." So I'm gonna see if I can give you
Okay, yeah.
perms.
Well, I did give him the option today. I said I could drag him over
I just
the other
thought
end.
I wasn't sure if like
I'll give him perms, basically. Like I'll just give him perms.
okay,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
fine.
It's easier.
I do want to have it open for like people to just be able to hop in to the fact that I just feel it's enriched.
That's fair, but the thing is that then you can drag somebody in.
Yeah, okay.
Cause
I guess
yeah,
I'll just make it a thing in the general chat. Just be like, hey, by the way, if you want to join us
okay,
to
you
dive
should.
down this rabbit hole, then
Yeah,
y'all are welcome to. Just let me
you
know, hop
should have
into a
access to
thing, and
live
I'm
streaming
gonna
one and two now.
I'll drag you in here.
Okay, you should have access to live streaming 1 and 2. I just gave you special perms.
Okay. So shall we go there right now?
It's up to you if you're gonna keep going.
I mean,
I mean, we should probably be done with this here pretty soon.
okay,
Mhm.
yeah,
At least for tonight. Like probably in the next half an hour or so.
yeah. I'd
I'm
say
gonna hop off now that I've looked at the clips
Okay.
because I'm very EP.
okay. Yeah, we'll
Thank
just
you for
do it
having me, folks.
once we
Yep,
get.
yep.
Yep.
Bye.
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 So, what did you think about the Pinot sniffer guy, by the way?
Well, I got to watch the first one. Hold on, I gotta mute again so I can watch the other
Nah,
one.
you can have the audio. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh yeah. As my mic just
Try
catches
not
it
to get
all.
Yeah.
scared. I was jorking my peenar. Who's there? I shouted in shock. Larry, the mysterious voice said back. Except it wasn't Larry. It was the peenar snipper guy.
It was in fact not Larry.
How do we know his name's not Larry?
It is just an entity known as the Pinot sniffer guy.
Nice. Oh Jesus. Okay, let's try to get through Hip Hop Harry, and then we will probably have to
We
go on
will
to the
not
next
finish
one
Hip
next
Hop
time.
Harry, I don't believe, but we'll try.
I mean, there's only 2 seasons. Shouldn't take too long to get through them.
Yeah, especially with these short synopsis.
Yeah.
Do your part. Kelly throws a surprise birthday party for Pinky. Never give up. Scott discovers that he doesn't make shots during basketball practice. So Harry gives Scott a few tips. The kid learns about what happens underwater. Uh, that I would understand if it was under pressure, not underwater.
Um, so essentially he's discouraged when he doesn't make any shots during basketball practice. So he gets a few tips from Harry. And then it's like, oh, second segment. We learn about what happens underwater.
I guess that's a lot to pack into 20-ish minutes. Underwater there's a
I'd
lot of
say it
stuff
was
going
probably
on.
closer to a half an hour, but yeah. Be creative. Harry and the
And
gang have a
gang,
costume party at Hip Hop Central. The theme for it is a marching band costume party. Scott learns how to be creative about the fact that you can use other things for costumes.
that's a good one. We have 5 senses. The kids are challenged to perform an activity that uses all 5 of their senses.
Air everywhere.
William has a homework assignment that provides to prove air surrounds everyone.
Wildlife Wendy.
I'm sorry, that's a crazy homework assignment. It's in my mind.
hmm
Anyway.
Wildlife Wendy teaches the kids about birds to help Veronica get over her fear of birds.
Caw, caw, caw. Stop, Patrick, you're scaring her. Caw, caw, caw.
Pajama party. Harry and the kids throw a pajama party. Wildlife Wendy teaches the gang about nocturnal animals.
Rain makes rainbows. The kids are sad about not being able to play outside when it rains, but Hip Hop Harry encourages them to be not be sad, helps them learn the rain makes rainbows, and invents a musical way to put them all in order. What is that?
Dream it,
What
achieve it.
is
Hip
that
Hop Central wins
called?
a reading contest.
What is that thing called where you put like a learning thing into music?
I'm sorry, what?
I know there's a word for it when it's like you take something like the things of the rainbow and turn it
Hmm.
into like a song or something to help remember like how like the colors of the rainbow or like
I
how
know what you're saying, but my brain is not thinking of the word.
same and it's annoying me.
Yep.
Whatever. Hip Hop Central wins a reading contest. Special guest appearance by this person.
Yeah, I don't know who Brother is.
It was a soul group
Oh,
consisting of five brothers.
2002, and Brian McKnight first introduced them on the 2003 Soul Train Holiday Special. Interesting.
Yeah.
So the group had been around for about 4 years. The episode came out.
Yep. Good for them.
Season 2, Episode 1, My Favorite Things.
Oh, that
William and Kendra share their favorite possessions. William learns how wrong it is to lie.
first off, lying can sometimes be good. Not always, but sometimes.
Yeah, let's teach our kids that.
Yeah, they never lie. That way, when the serial killer comes in and is like, "Where's your friend?" you tell them the truth. Um.
ABC. The
Secondly,
kids
wait. Second
find
thing.
things that begin with
Do
each
you
letter of
remember
the
that
alphabet.
song? These are a few of my favorite things.
I know exactly what song you're talking about.
It's a good song. It's a
When
very.
Elizabeth starts having trouble and is about to call it quits, Hip Hop Harry teaches her to let our friends help solve a problem instead of just giving up.
He's in a pod. Farmer friend teaches the kids about farm life. Make your
Make your
dreams.
dreams come true.
A professional gymnast, a veterinarian, and a children's band visit to explain the concept of hard work.
Finding your talent.
Monica has trouble deciding what her talent is. I mean, hey,
Get
we can
involved.
also attest to the thing of hard work. It ain't easy streaming, even whether it be a small audience or a big one. It's always gonna feel like a heavy weight on your shoulders.
That's true. Get involved. Kiana feels left out, but Hip Hop Harry encourages her to get involved in things that other people do.
I like to move. I like to move it. The kids learn about exercise and try new ways to exercise with the help of Miss Keel and King Julian,
I think it's Ms. Kelly
Kelly, and Miss Julian and King Julian.
and King Julian, yes. Just give it a try. The kids make hand puppets for a puppet show, but JJ worries if it'll be any good. So Hip Hop Harry encourages, just try it out because something good might come out of it.
Grandma
Grandma
Brooks.
Brooks.
The kids create a hip hop central carnival. Also, Kendra's grandmother is from the Virginian
Trinidadian country
country who
who
visit.
visits to Hip Hop Central.
Can you tell that it's late and I'm starting to lose contact with reality?
Yep, I can tell because I'm having issues reading as well. My music is your music. Hip Hop Harry helps the kids appreciate diverse styles of music. Elizabeth and
Pinky
plan that
have
inspires
a short-term serving
savings
plan
plan that
that inspires
inspires long-term
long-term
goals.
goals. You cut out,
I
so
was
I
like, I
started
was
to pick it
almost
up.
through that. Yeah.
The gang has a circus at Hip Hop Central. William thinks he can't help because he's wearing a boot on his feet. But Hip Hop
On one of
Harry
his feet.
on one of his feet. But Hip Hop Harry tells him not to worry about it. At Hip Hop Big Top, you can dance. Katie can dance ballet, but she needs to take classes with other kids to learn hip hop. Special guest appearance, Shane Sparks. He looks
Fun
cool.
memories. Oh, jeez.
The kids are worried they'll never see each other again. Hip Hop Harry encourages them not to be sad because school is out, but rather use their memories to remember their friends wherever they may be. Legacy. In 2017, the character Harry was featured in in the YouTube web series Hip Hop Harry Toy Review. In 2020, Hip Hop Harry had a resurgence of popularity on social media soon after people began to protest following the murder of
George
Okay.
Floyd.
Yeah, George Floyd. I just don't. I feel kind of awkward going into that territory. I try to
Yeah.
be an escapism situation, so it's like
Yeah.
I
Clips
can
of the Hip
dance
Hop
at
Harry
the in
Dance Circle
issue,
portion of
but
the show
yeah.
first resurfaced on Twitter when director and author Matthew A. Cherry posted a short video of this sequence in response to reports that all 4 of the officers involved in the death had been arrested. The video went viral, and many across social media continued to post several dancing clips from the show in celebration of Victory's fight for police reform and racial equality.
Okay, that's kind of funny because the fact that in the dance circle they're saying go 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 go.
Yeah.
Well done, good sir.
Common Sense Media rated the show a 4 out of 5 stars.
That's a pretty good rating. So next time we get to the banana splits.
Fuck yeah.
That's the
Hip Hop
next.
Harry can finally rest easy knowing that we've made it through him.
What a great man, Hip Hop Harry. I
But
know.
on that note, we should probably just
All right,
get out of here
one
because
moment. Let me just find who I'm gonna rate out to.
fuck yeah, let's do that. Because we have literally just we're losing touch with reality now.
Yeah, I agree there. That's why we got to rate out. So I'm gonna get it to the ending screen. The stream ends screen. What do you? I This is one of the free ones that I could find, and I'm very happy with it.
Nice. Nice.
Now let's see. Slash raid. Uh, let's look at the following. Who are we following? The fact that I figure let's not go to somewhere else tonight because I'm going to say hi and then pass out.
Well, Looney Took is playing Fortnite right now.
Okay, scratch my original plan. We're gonna say hi to your friend.
I was going with somebody that I've seen a few times.
Spell their
And then I'm
name for
following.
me.
What now?
How do I spell their name?
I'll send it in the chat. Hang on.
Is that or I'm attacking my friend Knox? One of the two.
I mean, we can do either, but that is the one that I was telling you.
I want to do a coin flip.
Sure.
Coin flip. Okay, I'm
I'll
gonna.
take heads.
Okay, it's flipping. It's heads. Your friend gets to be rated.
That's great.
Now I'm gonna quickly copy this to the fact that I'm gonna uh show what we say.
Huh?
This
I was
is
like, I don't
this is
know
the
shit.
raid message.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a command for it yet, but this is my raid message.
Perfect.
To Looney Took. And everyone listening. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you've had a wonderful time. I think we both hope, really, that you've had a wonderful time. And remember to live it life, because it makes life a little easier. Goodbye.
And now for 10 seconds of awkwardness.